Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Wednesday. We're so glad you're with us. Thanks, Tone, for the assist. Sorry, I was just getting dressed. Wednesdays are a fun day, right? It's the kickoff to our week. But I got to tell you, what's happening tonight is very, very special because I know we didn't get a chance to tell you about it because I haven't seen you since Sunday, but there's a very special band here that is worthy of like a celebration of a weekend event that we would normally talk about for weeks on end until we present it. It is coming up. It is something I was just playing with because I've been playing with these for hours. So excited about this event tonight. It is a kickoff of a brand new yellow diamond ring that you cannot miss. Simply stated, cannot miss. It is beautiful. We've never had anything like it. I know we've done our bands and we've done our 5 stones and we've done that great pear shape. We're gonna bring you an exotic cut, matched up, and there's so many, that's why I'm playing with it. There's so many fun ways to wear it, and even just may or may have not been working up to the last literal second here to get you the deal that makes it even better than the deal. Huh? What do I mean? Oh, you got to wait and find out. So this is what I used to call What's New Wednesday. Could not be a better descriptor of what is happening tonight on this show. What's new, what's hot, what is spectacular. Plus, I'm going to give you some previews of some very special pieces that are happening this weekend in diamonds that we've been waiting a long, long time for. Like as long as we've been in existence, almost a decade for. There's going to be a diamond tennis bracelet that is our largest one we've had in recent memory. It is going to be all oval stones. There's a band to go with it. That's going to be oval stones. It is also something we've not done before, but that's all more information to follow. Tonight is about yellow diamonds and incredibly affordable considering how very, very large and impressive these diamonds are. And again, lots of fun to play with, stackable, and could it even be the newfound wonder ring? We will soon find out. So we'll explain more later. We've got, again, I've been stacking and playing with them. I'm telling you, you're going to get glimpses of it. It is fantastic. It's a must-have. There's also going to be a brand new pair of hoop earrings. We've been loving our baguettes of lately, but I got a great pair of earrings for you as well. We've been normally seeing the baguettes as accents to center stones in rings. Today, we're going to bring out the baguettes in an earring that are all lined up to give you that mirror-like finish. There is nothing really more important than baguettes and emerald cuts when it comes to diamonds and diamond cutting. So we're going to see those in an earring lined up. We also have some fabulous new designer pieces right off the bat. We're also going to see Paraiba and a returning favorite, our diamonds by the yard. This is our most affordable though. There are different iterations here. We've got the 2-carat and the 101 and all of that. We're gonna bring you the most affordable, the great giftable. If you're thinking about, oh gosh, October's approaching. We are less than a week away from October. You're thinking about doing some holiday gifting or shopping. We've got you covered there. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. So lots in store tonight in this show. And of course, if you have any requests, get those in. We will help you out. And there are some also very important diamonds you're gonna see, not just the yellow diamond band I'm talking about, not just the 10-carat bracelet that's coming up, but also we do have a 111. There's a 111 orange champagne. I know a lot of you saw the orange diamonds over the weekend. That was Sunday, where we saw lots of smaller stones together. Today, it is a carat 11 bigger stone orange champagne. Then we also have the green diamond. It's new, a green diamond, also over 1 carat in size. So what a day for diamond lovers. It really is. If you know anybody who loves their diamonds, their yellow diamonds, make sure they are tuned in to this show, okay? Because that yellow diamond band, oh my goodness, so much fun. All right, so let's get started with a designer piece. You've never seen this before, even if you've watched every moment of every show that I've ever brought you here. You have not seen this ring, and it is fabulous. Take a look at this. It is a great way to start off our Wednesday night. And again, so glad you're here because you guys are going to be privy to things that nobody else will. So very much excited about that opportunity. But here we go with 9330. And this is a fancy cut. Now it's a cabochon, which normally means like a dome style, but still those are typically oval. This one is not. It's like, I mean, first of all, it looks marbleized, but it's not. It's all amethyst. It's all going to be our fancy cut 428. But it's going to have this really cool, think of it like a pear shape of sorts, where let's get you some angles. And then it actually lifts. Oh, this is so designer. This is so cool. It's a really cool carved cutout design on one side. Diamonds that really mimic the shape of the stone, but give you a little bit of negative space on the one side. So it's very directional. Diamond weight on this one is 17 points. And cannot wait to show it to you on the hand because the way it looks from all the angles, especially like you're only seeing it one angle right now, straight on. But wait till you see this from the side, that profile, all the different beautiful directions that this can be seen in. And we're so excited to have it for you. Now, here's what it looks like on, and it just stays in this yellow gold. Look at that. So I chose to show off the more open work side here. And obviously you can straighten it out like that. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah. Oh, those are yellow diamond bands coming up today. But here's where we could see it centered up, or you can actually kind of jog it one way. If you want to have the diamonds meet up with the side fingers there and show off that open cutout work, you can. But let me also put it this other way so you can see how this works. Oh yeah. So you can really get a sense of that shape of the stone and how it's just elevated ever so slightly off that side so it's not sitting flat on that flat plane of the ring. So there's going to be a one only opportunity for our designer lovers. So excited for this one to be here. And look at that. I love this. It's almost like, think of a cabochon as like a great way where if you were to get a magnifying glass out and you see that magnification, and so it almost looks like it's picking up some different reflections of what's behind the stone and inside the setting and all of the gold around it as well. And this is going to be a beauty. So all we need to do right now, and welcome to our fabulous online viewers here tonight. Shelly's with us. Hi, Shelly. Kirsten's with us. Hi, Kirsten. Good to see you. And hey, Renee, thank you so much. And thank you, Kirsten. You're very kind. All right, so here's what I'll do on this one. It is a one only, and we got to take it way below what we would normally do, which, considering how much gold is there and considering that detailed designer, you know, I'm not the only one out there that loves designers, right? But we know that there is a very high-end elevated price tag to anything that's got that unique designer look to it. And so a lot of us strive to own those pieces, but then know better. You know, we want to pay a great value. We want to get something special. And even though we want those unique details, those designer elements, we don't always want to spend more than we have to, because there's a lot of great designers out there that do amethyst. Don't get me wrong. A lot of them do their amethyst in sterling silver, and yet they're very expensive. Thousands of dollars, sterling silver. Yeah, no diamonds usually, just an amethyst cabochon. You know what I'm talking about. The big ones, the big names. They do a lot of designs like this. We are upping to the gold, getting you the great stone, getting you that fancy cut, all of that, and your VS diamonds, and it's not even $1,000. So you can have those great designer pieces that you've always wanted and always admired, or maybe saw in the catalogs or the magazines, or just walking past a store window and you're realizing that, oh, I can shop TVON and get a much better value. Yes, you can, always. And we're going to take this on down from $9.99 to $8.99, and not even $799. I'm going to give away jewelry tonight to start off our week so right, and we will make this one only $777 to the very first caller only. That's it. One only, stays in the yellow gold. All we need to do is size it. I've been talking about one-of-a-kinds lately, so you know, because a lot of people have heard that, oh, well, maybe if it's a piece we have to build from scratch for you, it's going to take a little extra time than normal, maybe a couple weeks, right? Maybe even 3 weeks. Well, when it's going to be a one-of-a-kind like this is, and most everything I bring you on the live show, it's going to be out for the most part lickety-split, usually in a day, because all we need to do in this case is size and ship. So it's size it to your size, put it in a box, put your name on, and get it out to you tomorrow. So pretty simple and easy. You have it by, oh, in a couple of days, you know, depending on where you live. So that's it. Really easy and a great way to know something's going to be there right away. We do have a garnet. I know a lot of you loved the one red garnet I had last week. I did bring the only other garnet I could find for the moment. We're hoping to get some others in eventually, but at the moment, I've got one other garnet stone, and we're going to show it next. It's also a fancy cut, and then don't forget, we'll also see an amethyst pendant. Let me show you this one. There's a little flash, a little flashy flash, and this is oh so flashy of a stone too. Look at how beautiful this is. With this, if you would like amethyst in a designer pendant, there it is, a beautiful medallion slide design, and yet there's that prismatic faceting that we call the checkerboard cut. Oh, Tanzanite earring alert. I've got one more pair of big Tanzanite earrings. I know they've been going like crazy, so we will see some Tanzanite earrings. They're trillions, one of my own personal favorites, certainly an exotic. We will have that on the way. Let's get to that garnet. It's item number 1129329 right here. Ooh, how pretty is that? Like a, it almost reminds me of like a cherry, because I don't know, just something about that cut with the cherry reds and hot fuchsia pinks coming through. Looks fantastic, doesn't it? It's a good one, and it's going to be an outstanding, outstanding value. So we're so excited. Again, big special today. I'm not sure. I think what we're going to do is probably the diamond hoops coming up at the top of the hour. We're going to get you the diamonds by the yard because there's only a few, like 10 to go around. We'll do that diamonds by the yard coming up shortly here. We're going to do the diamond hoops coming up at the top of next hour, which is the 6 o'clock hour out here on the West Coast, 9 o'clock Eastern. And then what we'll do is bring you the yellow diamond band coming up. That'll be happening at 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, okay? So it's kind of a lay of the land of just the really, really big monumental specials that we have for you tonight. And in this red garnet, our one and only 727 is the size, fancy trefoil cut here with the exact same design happening on the other side. Take a look. It's going to be our triple there, that beautiful cut that we love. And it is very, very special because a lot of times these red red garnets, what do? They get too dark, they get too brown, they get too like a burgundy color, and that's not all that exciting because that's the more typical standard color of garnet. This is really that beautiful cherry red. So really stunning. I mean, a lot of people would look at that, and I see fancy cutting in there as well. We know it's the trefoil, but look what's happening on the inside. It looks like our North Star inside that centerpiece of the stone. And here's where we get you 12 points in diamonds on the other side and a white gold only. So another size it, ship it opportunity. No problem there. Let me try it on. It's that asymmetrical design we love. So we're seeing that all over the hot jewelry world. And of course, there's a little sneak peek at your bracelet coming up this weekend. The largest tennis bracelet we have had in recent days. There's only been one ever here that was larger, and it was only about 20 points larger. So this is going to be, and it's not rounds, it's ovals. So it gives you that really big look. So I'll be wearing that basically until we get to show it to you. So that's going to be coming up this weekend. But here we are with the garnet, and yet just a beautiful kind of like two different rings coming together without the hassle of stacking two different rings together, because that can be a little difficult to have them always sit right. So this is giving you that really unique look and a great value, one only here. How about we take that $727 and really make sure it goes affordable? And again, do not wait on one of a kinds. Most everything I have for you, with the exception of the hoops and the band that are top of the hours and the DBTY, everything else is going to be a one of a kind throughout the show. And so that's really key and crucial to remember. And this is going to be, well, we'll make it $9.99 for that one as well. And so you get that fancy cut, and then we're going to get to a necklace that's affordable. And yes, the Tanzanite earrings have to come out early. Otherwise, we're going to have too many people fighting over them. And I don't like when people miss out. I mean, that's no fun. I would love if I had my druthers to have, you know, one of everything for everybody. That's never the case here. So we never have enough to go around. So what we're going to do is we will get in to that big Tanzanite earring shortly here. But if you'd like this one, $9.99. We still have that Amethysto for $7.77 if you'd like to get in on that fancy cut. And then we do have a gorgeous designer necklace. I'm really excited about this one because this is where, you know, really the intersection of what is happening right now with classic and style. You know, style is, you know, something that, you know, you cannot really put a price on. I mean, it's just, it's an inherent thing. But there are sometimes you see classics that are brought together with a little more of an update than usual. And I think this necklace is it, because we're seeing a lot of that, you know, beautiful satin finishing in gold right now, and you see it here. So you've got the chain included with it. I'll just say that right up front, because a lot of people would say, oh, that's lovely. I'd love to have that chain. I'd love to have that chain with that. I wonder how much that'll cost. Well, that's going to be thrown in with my compliments. So you get that. 112-8546. I have a necklace that is going to be removable from that chain. The pendant is fabulous. You can get all of this adjustability with that chain as well. So that's a chain you're going to use with multiple things, I would imagine. Multiple pendants, whatever you got. But look at how stunning this is with that lobster claw clasp and those direct O-rings that make it 16, 17, or 18 inches in length. And then you've got the length of the piece itself, which I'm going to show you, so you can get a look at that as well. But come on in, do not delay. I know it's a Wednesday and a lot of people forget we're even here until usually a couple hours in, and oh yeah, TVON is back. That Wednesday night I do not want to miss. Well, you got 1 inch or 7/8 of the drop, I guess. I mean, it's right underneath that, and then we'll show it to you on as well, give you a better idea of what that looks like from a distance, and you can see what that's all about. But a beautiful wearable style, and again, you're going to see it up close too, because the diamonds are all burnished. So they're burnished into that design, so you have that really stately style. It's something new and fresh that you don't always get and don't always see and don't always get a chance to own here either, because again, chain and pendant, and the pendant is a major piece. So here's what it looks like up close. Always want to give you that look so you can see how all of those diamonds, different sizes that are mixed in, set down into the gold, which has that great shine, despite the fact that some would say matte. I would call it anything but matte. Matte implies that it has no shine. Matte implies that it's completely dull. I would not say dull at all. That has got the glow and the gleam of what happens when you do that really good satin finishing on a true 14-karat yellow gold. You got that here, and we're going to take it on down. It's a one only. Call in. You do not want to miss out on these values, especially when there's a chain. There are those bezel set diamonds in the chain as well. Then your larger diamonds throughout. That is 49 points, almost a half carat, and again, two pieces of jewelry that can be worn together or separately. So you have no need to worry about, well, do I need to run outside and get a $600 chain that's basic and I'll never use again? Nope. Nope, this is your chain with every other pendant. It's your pendant that you wear with other chains if you want to. It's got plenty of that size and that hidden bail. And look at that finishing. So you can see the bail is a nice size there, so it can accommodate bigger chains as well if you wish. But then you've got that under gallery, that finishing. Again, almost 1 inch in length in the pendant itself. And it's not going to be that, remember when I debuted this? It's only been on the air once and it was $2,500, $24.99 technically speaking. I will make it better than $24 or even $2. Or even $1,500 or $14.99. Remember, that chain is an upgrade. Because you have the lobster claw, the adjustability, and because it's got those bigger diamonds, you're also getting a chain. That's not a $600 chain. The $600 chains are the basic 16 inches. That's it. No diamonds, no extras, nothing fancy, no diamond cutting. This is an elite style chain. And you know what? If anybody would like it, make it an extra $500 off. That's a discount. That's a coupon. I'll make it $999. One caller gets it, and then we'll see where it's going. And then Tanzanite earrings. I'm not going to wait on those because you know those trillion cuts are amazing. So there we go with that necklace. It's the full pendant chain, and again, removable multiple ways to wear it. So we'll give it 30 seconds because that one's already verifying, so that one's not long for this world. And then also in this hour, our DBTY, the most affordable of the Diamond by the Yard franchise, if you will. It's a franchise. It's a thing. So we do it better than everybody else. I saw, I saw some really interesting things on TV the last couple of days. I'm going, well, I get why TVON is blossoming and blooming more than ever right now because of the fact that, everyone's got to do it. And yet we are resisting the need to raise our prices when everybody else is. And I got to tell you, we're really proud of that. So here's a place where you can still get those great values on the fine jewelry you love and the collectible pieces you'll have forever. All right, so next up, we're going to show you the Tanzanite earrings. I'm not going to wait because this is the kind of thing that it would be if I had one piece that I would say this is really important to have, maybe 10 or 20 or 30 different pairs. This would be it, and that's not the reality. Just one pair, no sizing even needed, so those can go in a box and be shipped out tomorrow, Thursday, for you. So this is where, again, we've got a piece that's out to some of you, depending on if you live close by. I mean, you could have them before the weekend. So here's where we've got a beautiful trillion cut, and they are large. Now, they've got the Omega back style as well, which I happen to really, I think a lot of people love. I get a lot of requests for Omega backs, and a lot of people say, just put Omegas on everything, and you can't. You can't necessarily just put Omega backs on everything because, again, a smaller earring will not support an Omega back in the same way, ironically, that a little post and butterfly won't support a larger earring. So that's when you know it's a much bigger earring when you have an Omega back style. That's how you know it's an important larger stone. It's a sizable piece. You've got, of course, not just the stones here that we're talking about in large size. You've got a lot of diamond weight. There is a very large halo going on around this stone and, of course, matched up pair. So it's item number 112-9314. Now, I know how many of you have reached out personally saying more Tanzanite studs, more Tanzanite earrings, and not necessarily the basic stud that you would normally see, whereas one little stone, maybe a 20 or 30 pointer. We want the bigger stones because chances are, if you've been shopping here with me, you have a bigger Tanzanite, maybe a 3-carat, maybe a 5-carat, 10, 20, whatever it is. This is going to give you those bigger stones that are really ample size to show up in the ear without it being a small stud and without going to that extra category of a drop earring, which is where I think a lot of us, maybe don't have as much wearability in a large moving drop earring. So you get 320 in Tanzanite here. Okay, really good size, carat 16 each. Then you're getting that really important carat 21 in diamonds. That's extremely unusual. We don't typically see a larger diamond weight like this in a stud. Even if it's a larger stud, don't see that very often. So this is a huge value. There's a reason they're here 18 minutes into a Wednesday night. There will still be fights. I know we don't have a lot of people watching right now. I get that. It's the first couple minutes. It takes hours for people to sometimes gather. You guys are the devotees. You understand that the good pieces come out early. The really important superstars that are one of a kinds that are going to fly, that are our best values, they're going to go up there first thing. And this is one of them. I mean, it's amazing I even waited 18 minutes from my perspective because normally I would start with something like this. It is so incredible. And that big diamond weight, Omega back styling, that's what's going to keep them propped out facing to the world. So they're really, really elegant. Now I'm going to try them on. We're going to show you all the details as I always do. But come on in if you're waiting to see the price. I know it's tempting to do that. I know it's tempting to sit back and say, I really like them, I really like them. Let me just kick back and see how the price is looking. Well, it's TVON. It's going to be a great value. But they're also here so early, and I will say I have not had too many stud earrings like this that have ever been priced this way, because that's an earring that I know could go right now at $49.99 without hesitation. Here's what I'm going to do instead of $49.99 on Blue Wing, Block D, trillion cuts. Here's what they look like from a distance away. And then I'm going to give you that measurement, and I'm going to try one on. There is that Omega back style. This is why we love it. You won't see any of that mechanism from the front of the earring, but it is the most supportive way to set that bigger stone. Come on in. I don't want you to miss them. By the way, they're not just white gold. They can be changed. And look at that. Thanks to that trillion three-sided look, they are going to that 5/8 of an inch level. So they are not just a half an inch, and they're only going to be, you see the post is at the top of the point there, so that's how they're going to sit on the ear. You're about to see that now. And do not wait at $49.99, great value. They're going to go a lot lower than that, so all you need to do is speak on up. And again, one quick little hinge. You flip down that Omega back styling, and then it's all spring-loaded hinge. Then you flip it on back up. Boy, is that a great resistant hinge, too, as I put one on for you. And then it's going to sit perfectly in the ear. So what we need to do right now is give you, and I will just straighten it out here because I put it on without a mirror. There they are. Look how stunning. So you can see how they're going to, again, any other backing that you would have there, and they would do that little flop. That little droop, not something we want when we want to show off that gorgeous Tanzanite and those big impressive diamonds that you have as well that are there in that earring. So it is going to be better than $49. No callers yet. I encourage you to dial in, otherwise you're going to be too late. This is not the kind of earring that is going to stick around or even have a chance to stick around. I promise you that. But they will go, and they are fabulous, and we're not doing $49.39 or $29.99. Get ready to say goodbye to these. There is no way they stick around, and that is some of the biggest diamond weight, even in drops. I've had drop earrings with 10 and 20 points in diamond weight. How about getting that impressive carat 21 total weight in diamonds, that very large halo that we love to see, so well deserved by those stones, and they're not $29.99. This is a rock star value. Take a look at them again. Trillions I love, and if you don't have a trillion, get a trillion. They give you the dance of what we would see out of the brilliance of a round in that unusual premium cut, and yet maintain all the gorgeous saturation and neons we insist and we want when we get that blue wing block D best of the best variety, and it's not going to be $29. And I look at what people are getting for just per carats on loose stones. One way to get cheap in the price tag is just give you a loose stone, but then what do you do with a loose stone? How are you going to enjoy a loose stone? This is not a loose stone. It's not two loose stones. It's all set up and a lot of diamonds. I'm going to give that an extra polish. And we're going to do them for, you know what? Do we already have somebody thinking about them? They may already be gone, right? Let me give you a better value. Let's give you a better value. I'm all about the better value. I'm all about the best value. If I can't do it, who will? Who is out there giving away fine jewelry today? Nobody. I will every time you tune in, Wednesday through Sunday. It is going to be the most madness you've ever seen in pricing, and we'll do them for, oh no, not even $2,500. You can say sold. Say sold. I'll give you the best price possible. I always make sure they are the greatest price, and boy, if I had 50 of them, we'd sell them out in 2 minutes. I don't have 50, I have one pair. That's how tonight is going to work. I cannot stress to you enough how important it is. People always say, how did they get in so fast? Because they called early. They called before they saw the price tag. They called, they said yes, they said I'm thinking about it, and then they're there for the value. Otherwise, you wait, you drag your feet, you sleep on these, they are not going to be around. We have too many expert shoppers here that know how it works and know how to get on the values, and this is not even 24 or 23 or 22. This is serious value. Had enough Tanzanite earrings to know that. And we're looking at a better value than even $22.99 or $21.99. You change the gold if you want to. We do that for free. It's going to take a little longer if you change the gold color. They may not go out tomorrow. But again, if you need the white gold, perfect way to go. They're on their way out. Let's make them better than even $2,099. How about just $19.99 and send them out right now, and they're gone. Congratulations, they were gone a long time ago, truth be told. But again, they're like, let's see how low she goes. Okay, so here's what we have next. I'm going to show that pendant on the way. I'm going to start with it on the hand here because this is that amethyst that I was showing you earlier, and this is a gorgeous designer piece, but I think the perspective is so important. Again, for everybody who's calling in, I got 18 callers right now who are on the line, all wanting that last pair of earrings. They are sold. So here's 1129331. And this is gorgeous designer. A little bit of rope texture at the top. That's where your hidden bail is. It's a 474 on the checkerboard faceted. I'm so sorry, everybody. The phone lines are getting busier and busier, and you know it's for the earrings on delay. So again, call in early when you see something you love. Please do. It is the only way to get in on my values here on these live shows. And forget about asking me tonight at 2 in the morning if it's still available. Nothing going to be available. But here we are with the 474 Amethyst Fancy Cut, 40 points in diamonds, and it's going to be, oh yeah, look at this diameter it gives you with the ruler here. It should be be just about an inch, or maybe, yeah, a little, right, a little more than an inch if I hold it straight up. A little bit, let's just call it an inch there. And yet, this is your hidden bail. So there's going to be 2 different slots that you're going to put your chain through one and through the other. Think like you're threading a thread through a needle. And then you're going to have this great design. Now, I'm going to show it on first before we get to the close-up, because I want you to see the size. And then we're going to give you that remarkable value, because everything is. And this is also brand new. So a lot of brand new here on What's New Wednesday, including this fabulous diamond ring that I cannot stop stacking. But let's take another close-up look at it as well, show you how this looks from a close-up. And you know what, I need to zoom back too. But you can see there's 2 tones of gold here. So it's actually yellow and white, and it's got those cutout details. I love looking at that from the side with that beautiful prismatic, what we call checkerboard faceting. And then here it is. I'll hold it up for you here. I'm going to hold it sideways just because it's going to be a little bit better way to see it. But that's going to be the top. So where the open work is, it almost reminds me of the way we mine amethyst, like a geode. The rough crystals come out of rock that look very almost like what you see here done in the diamonds and the designer look and the white gold and the yellow gold. And it looks very organic, doesn't it? It is our 474, lots of diamond weight, and love the way that looks. You can see how it's going to bow out. So it's going to be that convex style when it's sitting against the neckline, and a beautiful look, and still the richness of those colors we love of our Brazilian amethyst. And this is supposed to be $39.99. It is better than that. Huge opportunity right now, not going to be $39.29 or even $19.99. Remember how quickly everything's going tonight. That's going to continue, and we have a big special at each top of the hour for you. But this one's going to be better than $2,000, not even $19, $18, $17. One only. Just talk about custom, super cool design elements all in one, making it a lot better than even $17, $16. I'll just blow it out, $14.99. First caller on that one, and all the great colors of that amethyst there, and just the one. So that'll be it, $14.99, and then we'll see who's got it. Stays in the 2-tone gold, of course. And can't wait to hear. By the way, Jason, you had someone shopping with you earlier, didn't you? Who was that shopping earlier tonight? Hi, Bonnie. Thank you so much. Do we know who got the earrings? I don't know yet. I don't know if I got word on that yet. So we'll find out. Always not. Do you know? Was it Linda who got the earrings? Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Linda. All right. So coming up, let's keep on moving. We got more to show you, and this is very special. So we don't get too often the chance to show something like this, but it's here right now. And what's so interesting is the other day when I brought you a stone that was classified and qualified as a green diamond. It was a, 11-point stone? And it was a whole boatload of money. We are bringing you a natural green diamond, no other color here, just green. Sometimes there's a green yellow, sometimes it's a green brown, sometimes it's really one of those. Now, I have nothing against chameleons. We love the chameleons. They color change. They're fabulous and rare. But this is not that. This is a pure green diamond. For the diamond collectors out there who are trying to collect all the colors of diamond, here you go. 9327 is your item number here. This is so rare. And it's also an over 1 carat size. So there's that. On the scale of different colors of diamonds, and we know that not all colors are treated equally, there are colors that are far more rare than are others, and we understand that. Like, for example, most anybody you'll talk to in the gem world will tell you the rarest stone overall in the world is a natural red diamond. And then the pinks follow closely behind. Pinks and purples really very, very close. We'll see small stones, but again, nothing really sizable. Then you've got, of course, those orange diamonds. Those orange diamonds and the green diamonds, very, very high level rare. Then it's really the yellows, and then, of course, the brown diamonds. So it's really elite. You can think here, just look at the comparison we would make as far as what we're able to show you or not show you. I show you yellow diamonds on the daily, pretty much. There's not a show that goes by that don't have a yellow diamond these days for you. Not that that's forever, and they're going up in value tremendously when they're natural stones, but the yellows and the pinks are something I have pretty routinely, but the pinks are in smaller sizes. The greens are hardly ever here. And the fact that this is a stone that is 101 in size while getting you the rarity of a green diamond is remarkable. Nothing short of remarkable here. Not to mention we did add a little bit of pink there. We added some pink diamonds to go with all the white diamonds that you're getting here in this one complete collector's ring. And it is just one only. As it is, it's got a little bit of rose gold, some white gold as well. Take a look at it. This is not going to stick around because the value is another one where it's like our Tanzanite earrings. It makes no sense whatsoever to see a value like this on a 101. Let's go through those other carat weights. You got 5 points in the pink diamonds and a 103 white diamond weight as well. So that's very exciting to see. And of course, you're getting also this overall weight of 209, the green center stone, which is going to be that cushion cut square. And let me also make sure that we get it polished up here for you and make sure that there is nothing as far as anything stuck in the Bronx, because there was, and now it's gone. So again, I know I'm like, that can't be cracked. I've never seen a cracked diamond. So it's just a little fuzz right in that polishing claw stuck in that prong. See, all good now. So yes, because it is a VS stone. There's also that stipulation. So there's just a lot going on here in this gem that is just completely rare, that would make you think, well, she's bringing out the big stuff early. Guess I'll tune out because nothing's going to be affordable in this show. Oh, watch me. And I'll tell you truly, it is a green. Now, there are different levels of green. There are different colors. There are greens that are more of that kind of brown green, like a mossy green. There are many greens that are more yellow. Really, they're just a yellow diamond that's got a touch of maybe a neon green to it. This is a true green. And what I appreciate, just like in our chameleons, is when a stone, a lot of the chameleons start as green, right? And then they'll change color to an orangey yellow. What I appreciate in a green is being bright. I'm not expecting a green diamond to look like an emerald. It's not going to. But I want it to be a bright, true green instead of anything that's muddy or anything that's a little bit more kind of hazy or dull, okay? Because this is really what it's about. It's a true green. Basically, the litmus test is this. When you look at it, what color do you think it is? Because, you know, if it's muddled or if it's a blend of colors, it's kind of hard to tell right off the bat. But if you were to ask a stranger off the street, if you were just to ask anybody, just again, gem expert or not, what color is this? The response should be green. And that's what this is. And that's what makes it so rare, is it's a pure, bright, glittering, unbelievable, brilliant cut green. And over a carat. So 209 overall, the pink and the white gold, the pink and the white diamonds to go around the green. And the pink diamonds are just accents. I wouldn't, you know, freak out about them too much. They're just a couple of rarities we added in because the greens and the pinks look amazing together. And you've got a little bit of rose gold setting the stone, then your 2 pink diamonds set in the split shank, and what should be, what rightfully should be a price tag that is in that $12,000 to $15,000 range. Listen, I've been here 9 years. I've had enough of these pieces where we know exactly where a piece like this should go. We know exactly, and this one actually not listed all that far off, actually, $19,410. I'm going to make it a lot better than that, and that's an odd number because usually we would at least round down to 19,000 or basically 18,999. I'm going to do something really crazy here, and it is early, and it's only 30 minutes in, and we've still got a DBTY coming up that's affordable that we know is going to just bust the phone lines. But I really want to make sure this goes first, because for those that believe, and this is a perfect example of why it is so important. You may have your best guess, you may have been watching me a long time, you may have been watching this show, and you might feel like you know exactly where this is going to go. Let me tell you, you have no idea. I've sold enough green diamonds in small sizes that have been more money for a 10-pointer and a 7-pointer and a 13. Yes, I did them. I looked it up. I looked up all the green diamonds I've ever had, and there was not one substantial size. Nothing 1 carat. They were 13 and 8-pointers and things like that, and there was not one that was under $5,000, and they were small sizes. This is a 101. That is a big deal. And what if I'm able to make this better than a yellow diamond price? Far better than a pink diamond price. And I have seen more 1 carat pink diamonds here on this show than I have 1 carat green diamonds. Think about that for a second. I've had 2 1 carat pink diamonds here on this show. A carat 02 and a carat 09. They're in museums now. And I've only had 1, and you're looking at it. And by the way, those were $100,000 pieces. Well, here's a very similar rarity in that color, and it is going to be nowhere near $18,999. So all you need to do right now is dial in, and in a hurry. Because you know what? If you dialed in and you don't love my price, you can just hang up. Just hang up. That's all you got to do. But if you want it and you see the price tag that's so unbelievably low, after somebody else says sold, well, there's nothing I can do about that. So here we are, ready to give you the value of a lifetime, and it's not going to be $18,999. It's not even close to $10,000. This is so impressive, and you know this mounting, but let's try it on here because this is a classic. It's a really good way to do a classic in a design, but still give you a whole lot of diamonds on the sides, and we need 1 collector, 1 caller, 1 jewelry lover, 1 diamond lover, 1 who loves the color green, whatever it is. One of the tougher ones to ever add to the collection or ever find. And it's not even $9 or $8 or $7 or $6 or $5,000. And $49.99, like I said, that's a 10-point price right there. That's a 10-point green diamond price. And instead, we're going far lower than that. And you don't have to pay even $3,000. We can't ignore the fact there's a carat 03 in the white diamonds and the pink diamonds as well. And I'm glad you're getting on the phone lines. We have 3 people already. Come on in if you're not. It's not even $39.99. This never happens. It just never happens. You could be in the wholesale district of diamonds. You're not going to find a green. These are specialty stones that usually have to be custom ordered for VIP clients at high-end designer retail. And here you are at home, relaxed, hopefully just kicking back, enjoying a Wednesday night. You made it through, you made it over the hump of the week. And now we are ready to get you a better value than even $49 or $39.99. I promise, this sounds like a complete mistake. It really does. I'm just here to move jewelry. What's new, what's hot, you got it right here. That's why you're here on a Wednesday night. That's why you didn't forget to tune in, because this is what's happening on a night like tonight. And then we got that spectacular top of the hour. And I'm not doing 39 or 38 or 37. If you want it, say sold, because I will get you we're already too low. That's obvious. But we're going even lower than 37 or 36 or 35. This is not making sense. 209 in diamonds. First caller, again, I wish I had 50 of them. But we wouldn't be TVON bringing you specialty jewelry if I had 50 of anything. Am I right? I mean, how special can it be if there are 50 of something, or 100 of something, or 10 of something? Well, there's one, and it's $3,499 only. First caller gets it. Who's it going to be? We have a lot of people talking about it right now, and that's $209. But you get it for the center stone alone if you need it, but that's all finished, made up, ready to wear. We do your size. We get it right out to you because it stays as is in the gold colors it's in, and that is superstar value. We do have that orange later. We have an orange champagne. I may just bring it out next because it's a carat 11, and it is also its own rare color. So we'll bring that out for you because that's got a huge reduction in price. So we'll now, Jason, if you want it, let me know, because we got a couple people on your heels here. So I know somebody's getting it. It's just a matter of who can say sold first. That's always the key to getting in. There's even a big important Paraiba tonight. That yellow diamond deal is so spectacular. We have a sphene. Oh my gosh, it's a color change and it's in a trillion. Looking forward to that. And then my big yellow diamond is here. I got a 3-carat 02 yellow diamond. It's going tonight, because of 50,000. You got it? All right, that one's gone. And then let's just show you the orange here, because if we're doing values on diamonds, we better show you the Cognac. Orange champagne is how it's listed. Really, orange champagne is a Cognac. Orange champagne with reds. And get ready, because if you missed out on the last one, listen, we got a couple diamond deals here back to back, and we're going to get this one home as well. So this is going to be, item number is 112-2210, and the green diamond is gone. Most everything from the show is gone. And here's what we're going to do. That will carry on throughout the show. This is our 111. First of all, it's all yes. What? Oh, yes. Go ahead. Thank you. Okay, here we go. The 18-karat white gold here. Sorry, we just had something from earlier going, and here we are. This is going to be our beautiful natural Cognac. It has got bronze, orange, yellows, and reds. That's really what Cognac's a deep bronzy brown color. This is my 18-karat white gold mounting. It is that huge elevated mounting upgrade that you're getting with not many people doing 18-karat gold, even platings right now, okay? This is it. This is that hugely important. And again, if you thought that last value was good, well, this one's been here a little longer. I'm just going to discount it down, and you're getting a really big carat 11 plus 25 points in the Baguettes and another 74 points. So here is 210. Remember the last one was 209? Actually get a point larger here. Maybe the white diamond accent's a little less, but that center stone's a little larger. And we have that. Did you miss out, Jason, on that green diamond? Oh, goodness. I'm sorry everyone's missing out. Sorry. Call early. I keep saying it, and everyone goes, why does she keep saying that? Because it's the only way to get you happy is make sure you dial in early. Speed is important around here. Otherwise, you're not on the phone lines, you're not getting the deals. It's as simple as that. So here is our 210 overall. Loving this one so much, especially the value. And how about that upgrade? It does stay in the white gold. All we need to do is size it, put it in a box with your name on it. It goes right out to you. You will have it in no time at all. Plus, you're getting this big old value that we love, because this one, you thought the last value was good. Well, this is a Cognac, also rarely seen. We really, if you're an orange diamond lover and you're not somebody who wants a 1-pointer, a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, you got to go here, because even though it may not be that pure like Mandarin Garnet orange, they really never are. They're usually going to have an element of that red yellow as well. This is how you get that big size, because I ain't got nothing in a 1-carat orange diamond in a true pure orange. So this is the next best thing. And again, great for those diamond collectors out there, because it's not going to be even that $99.99 price that it was already reduced. Remember, this has been here a while. So it was already reduced to $99.99 on sale. By the way, that would have been 10% off a couple of months ago. It's not going to be $89.99. That is your 10% off deal. Well, guess what? It goes lower. It gets better. All you need to do is dial in very quickly. Again, have we learned our lesson yet tonight? How important that's going to be throughout this Wednesday night. Not only are the good pieces here, but the great values. And that's what's so crucial. and critical. So make sure you are on the lines, ready to go. This is not going to last. And nobody wants it at $89. I get it. Good thing I got a better value for you. Let's try it on. Let me get that on the hand for you and see what it looks like. Now it's a pair of shades. I'm going to try it on 2 ways. And I love that almost burst of a halo design. So a little different than the basic halo in that it's not just the round diamonds, but you get those larger baguettes that look like almost like a starburst or a firework effect around it. And then of course, just to switch it up for you here, so you can see what this one looks like that, facing out towards the fingertips there. And look at those colors. Still a VS stone, still a bright and natural color. That's all we bring here. Natural colored diamonds. And you know what I'll do? Let's make it even better than half of that. $45. That was the sale price, by the way. $99.99 plus the 10% off that would have happened way back when. $4,500 is half that. And I'm going to take it even lower for you than even where we went on the last ring, which was, we know how important diamonds get, especially in colors. Yes, we're dressing that here back to back, but also the bigger sizes. So every point counts in a diamond, quite literally. So when you're going up to a carat 11, that is significant, significantly different and more value than if you have a 1 carat. That might not seem like a big difference, and you know what, if it was amethyst, no offense to amethyst, but it wouldn't be a big difference in price tag, probably negligible. Here, it's a big difference because it's not just a diamond, but it's a fancy color. So that's really the difference maker. And it's not 45 or even $39.99. When we tell you things will go, we're serious about that. We understand that, and we hope that you take advantage as well, because it will not be even $3,500 or $34 or $33. And again, collectors, come on in. This is that orange, red, yellow, bronze combination in a stone that is all natural, and it's not $33 or $32 or $31 or $3,000. This might be the biggest diamond value we have in the entire inventory, which spans tens of thousands of items here, and we'll do it right now for $2,999 for 1 caller to get that beautiful pear shape. And then we're about to show you that DBTY that is the, well, the TMA DBTY. See if you can figure out what that means, because it is the TMA. So we will talk about that coming up as well. Not TMI, TMA, difference there. And we will talk about that coming up. Can't wait to share it with you, but we are ready to rock and roll. And don't forget about that big top of the hour. We have both coming up in 18 minutes in diamond hoops that you've never seen before, and then an hour and 18 minutes with my yellow diamond band that I have chosen to stack. I have, well, I'm thinking about doing 5 at a time. Would that be too much? Only if they're $30,000 a piece, but they are not. Luckily, they are not. So we will show you yellow diamonds like you've never seen them before, and I mean that, never seen before. So really excited about that. All right, $29.99. Who's going to get that Cognac diamond? And then just to put it out there, going up a bigger size, I have a 302 in a yellow diamond. It looks like this. If you are looking for the ultimate yellow diamond, I know we have a couple. I've actually got 3 different 3 carats, 3 stones, all over 3 carats. In yellow diamonds. This is by far my favorite for, take my personal preference and personal desires aside, it's my preference for you to get quality and value, because most of the 3 carat, and here's the irony, most of the 3 carat diamonds I have, and this will not be an all diamond show, but we do have those yellow diamond bands coming up that are so must have, brand new and never seen the style before tonight. We do have already the green's got a home. We're waiting for the Cognac to find a home. We're verifying now. And then we have our 302. But the other 3 carat stones I have are really, really light. There's an emerald cut, there's a heart shape, and there's another cushion. And they're really, really light. And the irony is they're closer to $35,000. This one, just again, sometimes about the buy. Sometimes about the buy, the individual buy of that stone. Sometimes there's a deal to be had, and we will take advantage and pass that value along to you. This happens to be the top quality we have, top color, top clarity, top cutting, top everything, and yet it's the most affordable by far. This one is nowhere near $35,000. So if it's been a dream, or you know somebody who would love to have a 3 carat plus yellow diamond, here's how you do it. Here is definitely, and speaking of, I've got about 6 carats of diamonds on my hands. You can always get 6 carats in yellow diamonds too coming up later if you would like to, and it'll be even more affordable than the 3 carat ring. So there are different ways to go about it and get your big yellow diamonds in your jewelry collection. But let's take a look at this one. It's item number 1125-688, and it is our big cushion cut, brilliant cut. I mean, we love that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stone. Look at that stone. It's so amazing. And that's our 302 VS. It's got the 18 karat gold. 36 points though. We even upgrade with the fancy cuts here. There's a fancy cut on either side. That's a big deal. 18 pointers and then another 90. So if you're tallying it all up, $428 in diamonds all together. And when I tell you this will go and get a home, it will. There's great finishing. And remember, that's the upgrade of the 18-karat gold as well. So huge opportunity here. Don't forget about that pear-shaped cognac. We've got it. And this one, look at this on the hand too, as we bring it up front. Now, this is a biggie. And I can make any piece of jewelry look small on my hand. Look at that. That is not a small ring. Please do not apply. If you like smaller jewelry, this is definitely not for you. Definitely, definitely not for you. This is amazing. Boy, all you need in life is that tennis bracelet coming up this weekend and that diamond ring. Whew. Suddenly, I think a lot of people just tuned in and said, who the heck is hosting the show tonight? A queen of a country? I mean, it really is. Like between that bracelet and that ring, and we are making this better than $35,000. All my subpar yellow diamonds that I'm not quite excited to show you, they are actually more money than where we're taking this one with $428. This is the ultimate. I like to remind you too that if you go ahead and if you these are a little bit higher end pieces than what we like, let's say the $999 pieces or the $2,500 pieces. So even though we can't break your payment into like 82 individual monthly payments and have you pay for it till you're well into your golden years, what we are doing here is offering to you an amazing value. Now, since it is a little bit more money, I'm open to again opportunities like if it makes it a little easier on budget to literally just take the payment and break it up, meaning like split it against 2 cards. We can do that for you because I like to make it possible, as plausible as possible, so that you can have the goods that would be. I mean, this is a 6-figure style ring. You're in retail. 6 figures. That means in the, well, honestly, I really think this one would be closer to 7, but it just depends on where you go. If you're shopping wholesale with me downtown, we can get you a 6-figure deal. You're shopping Rodeo Drive retail, 5th Avenue, New York, you're spending 7 figures on this ring. No doubt about it. And that's because it's a natural yellow over 3 carats and bring you the big value. It's our last discount on this one. It is not going any lower than this, and we are taking the $49,999 ring. That's our price, that's our lowest, that's our best, and instead, I am bringing it to you at better than $20,000. Yes, pear-shaped cognac's gone. That means the last of our colored diamond bigger rings is this one, and it's under $20,000. It will not be 20. It will not be $19,999. This is the value. This is the one you get. This is the ultimate. We don't have anything new coming in bigger yellows. It is right here, right now, and it will not be even $19,000. We're going even lower, and I'll just go crazy eights on you. We'll make it $18,888 for just one caller. Obviously, we know that. One caller only. There it is, the fabulous yellow diamond we love that's giving you $428. That's the best one we've got, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. And if you want to split it up and just spend like, $9,400 on one card, $94, go ahead, do that. Our operators can help you do that. It's no problem if that makes it a little easier, like maybe one credit card's paid at the beginning of the month, the other one's in the middle of the month, whatever. If that helps out, great. Do that. Because then you've got the ring. And you're not forever wishing and hoping that you called in and said, I should have taken advantage of the value because you know what, I thought I'll look around, maybe I got a friend in the business, or maybe I can go to that wholesale, or maybe there's no better value anywhere than what you're seeing right now on a 302. And it is an important deluxe best of the best ring. So here it is one more time. And again, just had to show that to you because everything else going. So let's just bring down all the values. The values are consistently amazing. So that's really important. Now we're going to proceed here because we got about 10 minutes to go till our diamond earring deal. And don't forget the yellow diamond band. Can I just give these a flash? Because now I have on, oh, I got all the rings on now. Look at this. What a collection. There is a stackable option here. I've been using this ring guard. This is what's coming up. And of course they're sold individually. So I've got 5 on, but you can get 1 or 2 or 3, but such a cool stack. And that would actually be about, that's about 6 carats in diamonds almost that I'm wearing. So yeah, they're coming up. They're coming up in a little bit. We'll talk about it. Plus, there's a really good Paraiba here if you want to go bigger on a Paraiba. Also in 18-karat gold, we have this one. The Carat 30 Paraiba is here as well. So also with those big diamonds on the side. So loving that too. And then I do have a sphene. You know, it's always fun to see a color change sphene. Let's take a look at this one. And what a beauty it is. The Trillion is here with that wide band, all really to emphasize the Trillion cut you have as well. It's a beauty. That's going to be 1128438. And what a look that is. That's a big one too. It's a 272 on the trillion. This is also a sphene that's giving you a bright green base body color for now, but changes to red. So you've got some options here as far as how it's going to look in different lights, yellow gold or white gold or rose gold, you get to decide. And there's also going to be a 109 diamond weight every which way around it. So that's also extremely important. Now, we've got this very, very special ring covered in diamonds. It feels like a Wonder Woman piece to me because it's got that, not just Wonder ring, but the chevron, but it's wide and it feels it's a powerful ring. It shows up, it makes a statement. And of course, you've got the phenomenon gem that it's on the hand is going to change color in different light sources as well. So you get the greens in most light sources. If you were to be in an incandescent light, you would see that entirety of that stone go red, and you still get all the brilliance and the beauty, and it's just rare. I mean, it's just really, really ultimately rare. And of course, we love trillions for the brilliance they bring. We already saw trillion Tanzanite earrings sell today. We understand that they bring you a beautiful brilliance, even with stones that are not known for that. And here's a stone that really does it better than any. It really does. It goes, if you think, wow, that looks like a diamond, it's better than a diamond. It literally has a higher dispersion level than a diamond. So that's incredibly important, and you're getting 109 in those diamonds. And you take a look right away and you see, sure, there's smaller size diamonds that are paving on the side, but you see the brilliance in each interacting. And so it's just nothing but a looker of a ring. And we're going to make it very affordable. It's supposed to be $79.99. It will not be. It's all about the values tonight. Take a look at that one. Better value on the way. Let's get it a home. It's a one only. You can change the gold color. So that's another nice option that you have. Plus, we'll make it better than $79, $69, $59. I'm in the mood to move some jewelry. And don't forget about that big yellow diamond, because that's going to go too. I mean, it's really begging to go home with me. I mean, that's really what it's doing. I mean, it just wants to badly. But again, I got to give you guys first dibs. But there it is in the $59.49. I could do better than $39.99 if you'd like to have it. One only. We're going to get to our DBTY next, because I only got 10 of them. So I think we can sell out 10 necklaces, don't you think? We'll do that coming up in our last couple of minutes here of this hour. But let's make this even better. $34.99 instead. Just the one, a huge value there, and we'll see who's got it. So a really good one. And then don't forget, earrings are here coming up in about 9 minutes. We'll have those earrings for you. They're brand new, and they're hoops. You can never have too many hoops. So if you need a great classic but upgraded style, we'll bring it to you. And then don't forget the yellow diamond band that I'm wearing. No, you do not need to wear 5. Please don't freak out. Not everyone's going to wear 5. That's just me. That's just how I do things. I'm the definition of extra, but I will tell you, you can get as many bands as you want. We've got a special opportunity. I was working up to the literal last second before the show. I don't even know if I was probably making a few notes when I came on the air. I just literally was trying to put together an extra value for you on this Wednesday night for this big top of the hour special that we have coming up at 7 o'clock Pacific. That's 9 Central Time and 10 p.m. Eastern, so be with us for that. Okay, so we're going to take one last look at the sphene, and then I'm going to bring out, I'm going to take a look. We're going to just bring this DBTY on a little bust form here so you can see it really well and get an idea of what we have here coming up in our last look at this very affordable option of this great necklace that we love so much. And so that's going to be on the way. So get ready. And then my wheel's making a strange noise, so I hope you guys don't hear that. It's a real odd kind of noise, but that's new. So we're ready for this big DBTY special. And so I'm going to go to the hand shot here, and we're going to see if we can just kind of set this up. It's a little easier to see, I think, when it's on the hand shot here, because you can get an idea of how beautiful it is from a little bit more of a distance, since after all, it is a necklace. So I want you to see it from a distance away and really get a sense of the size that you're getting. I'll just try to even it out, doing everything backwards and behind, so it's kind of hard to figure, but that's what it looks like from a distance. So this is the 5-stone DBTY, and this is our last few that we have available as far as what's made up. Now, I am going to offer to make it in different gold colors, because I really know that a lot of you love the yellow and the rose. It will take a little extra time, though, if you need the different gold colors, okay? Because what I have in stock is the white, but I know that's not going to be everybody's preference necessarily, or maybe you want to get a few of each. So that's the idea, because it's a great little holiday gift idea, and when I say little, it's going to be the big holiday gift. It's just a little bit of a price. It's a little price for fine jewelry that you would not normally see. So item number here is going to be 1110456, and that's extremely important because that goes back a ways. We know that item number is not from today. So that's the beauty of it. We're going to go with an old gold price, old diamond price, which is going to end up bringing you a big time value. Now, there also is something important to know here. This is the most affordable. That's why I was calling it the TMA DBTY, because that acronym would stand for the most affordable. TMA DBTY, of course, really being that diamonds by the yard concept that we're seeing all over the jewelry world in big grand fashion. But it's also big grand price tags, because well, how could it not happen? If you're getting solid gold and if you're getting a necklace with diamonds, let's also just make sure that everybody knows, because we have new shoppers every single show, we do VS diamonds here. Almost exclusively. I mean, even those big colored stones I had, they were VS as well. So when it comes to our diamond accents, also VS stones. So do keep that in mind. Nothing but the best of the best. And then each one bezel set. There are 31 points, 5 stones. So of course we're talking about 6 pointers or so each bezel set, which makes them look double that. So they're really going to appear to the eye as if they were 12 or 13 pointers, 12 or 15 really. Let's take a look at it. White, yellow, or rose gold. Again, the white gold is in stock. I do have a spring ring closure here on this one and 3 adjustable links. So it's going to be the 16, the 17, and the 18-inch links for you. But it's 31 points in the diamonds. White gold is made up. I've got a few of those, and it's fewer than 10. I thought we had 10. It's actually fewer. So you may want to dial in on the early side, because it's also very affordable. And this is the kind of thing that even if you have it, own it, or have the 2-carat or the 1-carat version, you might be coming in for the 31-point version, because they stack really well. They're great giftables, and they're really work for everybody of every age too, because even for the younger gals who maybe aren't wearing the really big grandiose pieces of diamond jewelry yet, let's say it's an 18-year-old. Maybe she's just getting started with fine jewelry. Maybe it's even a gal who's in her 20s and she's headed out from, college graduation, has that first job, and she's ready to, enter the workplace looking like she's running the place, even though she may be kind of starting. This is really that necklace anybody and everybody of any style can wear. I think it's perfect too for anybody who just feels like they have a more casual lifestyle. The 2-carat is really that every half an inch style, so that's all the way around, and it gives it this really kind of grand look. Not everybody needs that for every day. Maybe your style is a little bit more casual and you just like to have some beautiful glamour every day, something that's wearable that you never have to take off. You could be in your most casual of ensembles. You could be in your most casual wear. This is still the necklace that's on, just giving you that daily touch of glamour. And it is affordable to own, because you put, again, chains today, diamond cut solid 14-karat gold chains with adjustability, and you've got here the bigger individual diamonds. That should be something that even here at a great day, $14.99, we're doing better than that. And nobody's going to touch us in our values in diamonds, and especially this DBTY concept that we're bringing you right now. And it's not even $999. So I know $14.99 is great. This is going significantly less. That is important. But it really is stunning, and all you got to do is dial in right now, because it's not going to be something long for this world again, especially if you want the white gold to go out like tomorrow. You have a very, very short window of time to get in and get that white gold and make sure it is coming out to you. That's all I can say, guys. You've got to be on the phone lines if you want that white gold. The rose gold, the yellow gold, they do have to be made. We're happy to do it and honor the price tag. That's old gold, old diamond pricing. I'm happy to do that for you. But this is your chance to pick it up. And again, all adjustable. So if you're not sure, whoever that gal is, younger, older, whoever it is, and you're not sure what length they like the best, you got all the 3 major lengths built in. Easy, easy, easy. You're not choosing a length. You're getting all 3. There's the little O-rings that are every inch near the end, so you can use that 16, 17, 18 with ease. Never have to worry a thing about it, and it's not even going to be $8.99 or $7.99. Come on in. We got about 3 minutes to our top of the hour, and our new diamond earrings that are coming up with baguettes, which are really, and I know when I say baguette earrings, that suddenly everybody perks up. We've had a couple. They've been quick to go. Let's make this even more interesting than $7.99 or $6.99. It's going ultimately low, and this is a solid gold necklace you will wear every day. You could, by the way, it's well sturdy enough. If you got a bail big enough on a pendant, use it for your pendant chain as well. Feel free to do that. But it's not $699. First callers get it. And again, if you want the white gold, make sure you let me know in a hurry, because they are going to go very quickly, and they are $599. And again, 5 stones per necklace, 3 adjustable links, and really the most, I would say, the most universal of all the DBTYs, not to mention it is also the most affordable for you as well. So there it is, guys, $599. That's it. Big, big value. And our 60-second clock, because guess what? We got the top of the hour, and our new diamond earrings coming up for you at the top of the hour. And boy, have we gone through a lot of jewelry in hour number 1. We will keep that going. Don't forget, big top of the hours, not just this hour in 1 minute, but also at the 7 o'clock hour, a do not miss. Cannot miss, do not miss diamond band like we've never had. And it is, I think it's by far the most stunning I've done yet for you guys. It really is good. So we'll see that coming up, but 40 seconds remaining, $5.99. And yes, the bracelet, I'm getting a lot of questions about that 10-carat. It's actually 10 and a half. It's closer to 11 carats in a diamond bracelet that we will see this weekend. Very, very limited, all beautiful oval, white diamonds, VS. Oh, it's just outstanding. One of our bigger ones for you. So we will be bringing that this weekend. If you're admiring the tennis bracelet I'm wearing, that's going to be coming up for you. That Paraiba is here as well. We'll talk about that later. And we have Tanzanite. I've got one, but I'll take it. One Tanzanite. I've got an opal wheel that's going to be our big Australian opals. They're coming up as well. But it's last call on the DBTYs. $5.99. Jason, how many for you? You can get more than one if you want to. Remember, the white gold is made up and ready to go. I'm just being totally transparent with you guys. If you're getting yellow or rose, you will wait a little bit. If you're getting white gold, at least in the first couple, white gold, you will have it out tomorrow. Yes. You got it. Here's the sphene under gallery. The sphene is spoken for. Actually, Tony, I might just transition right back to the up close real quick for this. It'll be easier to see. So I'll move that aside and we'll go right up close to show the inside of that sphene ring. So you can see how that one is built, and a nice wide band, a lot of depth and thickness there. Great finishing on the inside. And again, really look at that sphene. Oh my goodness, what a stone. What a stone, and congratulations on that one. And then we'll go right back to our diamonds by the yard right here. And then, of course, last call on that one for you. That's going to be it, guys. So $5.99, white gold is ready to go. So that's a great, congratulations on that sphene, by the way. That's just so outstanding. So what do we have left from hour one? The 3-carat 02 yellow and my amethyst and my garnet. That's what I got. So 4 pieces left from hour number one. The 302 yellow diamond is here. There's an amethyst ring and pendant, and then my red garnet as well. Okay, so that's what's here and available. Everything else is sold out from hour number one. DBTYs going out right now, and welcome if you are just now tuning in. I want to give a warm welcome to all of our viewers tonight. Happy Wednesday to you all. Thank you so much for checking in here and being with us at TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Glad to be with you. We got 2 hours left. It is a big night. This is it's going to feel like a Saturday or Sunday morning, to be honest with you, because of the values we have, the specials that are here, the top of the hour events, and the incredible design features you're going to see. This yellow diamond ring, I'm wearing 5 of them, but it's going to be a carat 10 plus in each and every band, made with exquisite fancy cut yellows that are natural, that are VS, that are bright and vibrant. And we're going to have that band coming up in an hour. As soon as we wrap up the DBTY, I'll be showing you some new hoops that are coming up for this top of the hour. And here's our last look at that incredible necklace right there, $5.99. How many for you, Jason? Sure. I mean, I don't have too many pendants in front of me. I had one earlier, so let me just see if I can yeah, she wants to see it on a pendant or with a pendant. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to give you guys something else to look at here while we do. So give me a second here. Mary Lee, that is? Is she registered with us, Jason? All right. Let me just show you the Paraiba that's coming up later. We'll give you a little sneak peek at that while I take a moment and just thread a pendant. So I've only got one pendant here tonight, Mary Lee, in front of me. So let me just show you what that's the one we showed earlier that is amethyst. So give me a second and I will get that done for you. And actually that works because that pendant I did have earlier actually will match because it was 2-tone gold. So it'll look quite nice with that DBTY in the white, which we also have. Again, all 3 of the gold colors available for you. So what the deal is this is you would probably have to choose what section of the DBTY that you're going to put it on, but this is what it looks like here. So let me show everybody what this looks like. I just chose, so see how I did this here? I kind of chose a section there for the diamonds. And again, all you would need is a bail on your pendant big enough to accommodate those bezel set diamonds, which are about, no greater than 3 millimeters or so. So you would need a bail about that big or more to accommodate it. But you can see how I just put it right on through this double bail of this amethyst pendant we had earlier. The amethyst pendant is still here, by the way. It's $14.99, but you can see how I just opted to put it right between 2 of the diamonds. And then of course you've got that great look there. So that's how it would look with a pendant. It works beautifully for that. Obviously it's strong enough for that. This is a heavier gauge chain, so it certainly looks fabulous together. So that's how it would look. And so I just chose to center it up there. And so it looks like Mary Lee says, okay, good, that will work, thank you. And wonderful, fabulous. All right, so we'll go back to our Paraiba. And if you'd like to keep calling on the DBTYs, you may. I think most of our viewership has a DBTY by now, but it makes a great gift and it's great to stack and layer as well. And then we'll get to our new diamond hoops. Again, this will be a little bit later. There's a great value happening on this pear-shaped Paraiba. It is a carat 30 and it'll be 9328 coming up a little bit later. So again, well done. Did the sphene? Who got the sphene, by the way? Thank you, Kim. Enjoy it. And keep calling on the white gold DBTYs or a different color that we can get for you. But there's our Paraiba. And again, just a couple pieces left from our number one, so take advantage of those. Amethyst, and the red garnet. And the Paraiba we haven't discussed yet because we had to top the hour for you. So we'll get to that a little bit later. I'm going to show you some brand new hoop earrings that we have that are really cool. These are Omega back styles, and I'm so proud of these too. And we do have the yellow gold and then the white gold for you as well. And this is that little bit of a hinge. So let me show you that first of all, because that's always the first question we get is, well, how's the closure? Well, there they are. Straight post, that flip. So this is a little hinge here. It's going to be that resistance hinge. So you just flip it down and then flip it up. And when it does, it's not actually going to meet up with your post. See how there's an open ring around the post itself? So that's really good. It's not actually, it's all secure, but it doesn't have to actually fasten into the post itself, which is awfully nice. Now, these are the beloved baguettes that we're seeing of late that we're loving because they're so high end, they're so really special. Now this is it's item number 1129218, so it's going to be that really beautiful 52 points of baguette. Now they're 5/8 of an inch, which is just a little bit over a 1/2 inch. So I feel like if you're typically in that 1/2 inch to 3/4, you're going to love this style because it's just right, falls right in between the two. And it's going to be our 52 points in diamonds among just 8 stones. There are 4 per earring, 8 stones overall, which means that every single diamond here is about 6.5 points. So that's important as well. And it's all the baguettes. Sometimes we mix and match them with rings. Here it's just all about the baguettes, which gives you a very unique look that we have not seen before. Take a look. What we usually have done is we've lined up a couple of times where we've had baguettes and rounds together. This is what I love. It looks like one cascading waterfall or like one row of mini mirrors that go right down the center. It's still dainty, it's still wearable, it's still everyday, it's never too much, it's not too ostentatious, but look at that beautiful look. And then check out those diamond rings, yellow diamond rings coming up next hour, can't wait. I mean, we're getting you decked out in diamonds tonight, no question about it, but this is your everyday wearable. And I love that when you do choose to sit them right back, it's giving you full piercing coverage as well. You're getting this amazing sleek look. There's something about baguettes, we know how expensive they are typically. Obviously, we make them very affordable here. Let's go back to the wheel, take a look at how gorgeous they are up close and personal as well in the yellow or the white. And let's see, do we have the rose? We can do the rose as well. So we'll go back up close for you. So there's only so long I can squat down here. And then we'll get you a great, great value as well. So 52 points in overall carat weight. So we've got, again, a very special look. That's what they look like from a distance here. So you can see how they actually work. When you flip that down, that's called the Omega. Then you flip it up as well. So you can flip down, flip up. It's very simple and very easy. So we'll show you the yellow gold that we have here as well. Or maybe we don't have that shot right now, I'm not sure. But here we are, there they go. Okay, so this is gonna be our 5/8 of an inch, and again, 6.5 points each on those diamonds. So very impressive to get those 8 stones. So here we are. Last call on the great value. We're gonna get you, of course, solid gold, and there is something inherent about the gold. This is a complex style to do, obviously, when you've got working parts and hinged pieces and all that goes into the baguettes. Now, the last time I had anything in a baguette hoop, they were sold out in less than 30 seconds. By the way, we had over 10 pairs, and they were a lot more money than where we're going on this style, which is just even a little bit, doesn't create the width. Obviously, if you've got 3 rows together, it creates a little wider hoop. This gives you a little more length, just a little more of that streamlined look. There is something like, it feels like it's the stiletto style of earring that usually is reserved for fancy occasions. It feels a little bit like the stiletto meets a hoop, so it's still giving you a very flattering design, but also very, very flattering on and very simple to wear. Again, they don't have to be overly dressy just because you're getting into that high-end diamond quality. Now we're gonna take them lower than that $39.99 deal for you. So you have got a major, major, major chance here to steal away some earrings, and we hope you do, because there's just not another value like it at all. It's a big moment for our diamond earring lovers. It's not going to be $39.29 or $19.99. The big top of the hour. They are 5/8. That falls right between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch. So they're lightweight. They're comfortable to wear. There isn't that, backing that you're worried about losing. It's all one, all complete, self-contained piece here. And oh no, they're not even $29.99 or $19.99. We got a big value here. Major moment, not even $9.99. Take advantage of all you can in these gorgeous hoops. Get everything you can in the hoops. Maybe again, the white gold, yellow gold. Remember, I'm wearing the white gold. Well, I was wearing the white gold. So you have the white gold, the yellow gold, and the rose gold available. And we've only got, again, a few pairs to go around in each color. So that's what I would encourage you to do. If you're getting the rose gold, it'll be a wait time. Yellow and white go out tomorrow. So no big deal there, okay? We do have those gold colors available for you. So here's your option. And then we'll take an even closer look. And you know what? Not even $9.99. Let's go even lower. How about $888 per pair? And then we'll give them 60 seconds. They will not be long for this world. That's all we got there. Very, very important. And then Tanzanite will be on the way. The yellow diamond band. So outstanding. So unusual from what we've ever brought you before. And I'm telling you, I've been playing with it all night. It feels like, well, all afternoon. It feels like a Wonder Ring option. It feels like something you could stack. It feels like something you could definitely, I'm stacking 5 of them, but it feels like something that could go around another ring and be your new ultimate ring guard piece as well. We're very busy on the phone lines. Bear with us. We don't have a lot of operators here, so there's a little wait time. So please hang in there, and we'll have somebody with you shortly here. But 30 seconds left. White gold over there. Thank you. Which color? Yellow gold over there. So I'm just going to keep track because obviously we have, I always like to let you know what we have to go around right away in stock and what we, when we sell out of those. So we'll know, and we can kind of mitigate your expectations on when to get it because we have to make it. It's going to take a little longer, but that should not be a problem because we've got the white and the yellow here ready to go. So that's going to be all set up for you. Then we've got that opal wheel coming up here. Plus, don't forget, you can't go anywhere. 50 minutes. 50 minutes away only. And we're going to just show you all kinds of great jewelry in the meantime. But in 50 minutes, oh my goodness, you're going to see the most amazing yellow diamond band. Over 1 carat, fancy cuts, gorgeous saturated color. They're not the light yellows either. They're really, I think I've looked at 12 of them. They're all identical. So it's really important. And trust me, they're going to go because I think a lot of people are going to get more than one, especially when you consider up till the last second, up to the show airing, I got busy to make sure we could bring you an even better value if you want to stack. So if you're loving the ring that I'm wearing, I've been stacking them on my right hand. If you want any of those rings, be with us. It's at the 7 o'clock hour, 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll bring you those yellow diamond rings, brand new, and they are going to go very, very quickly. That's why they're here on a Wednesday, by the way. If you're thinking that's normally a weekend deal, it is, except we don't have that many to go around because we'll talk about it, but they're the fancy cuts. They're not just the rounds or the ovals that you can get a dime a dozen. They're the marquise cuts, but don't worry, I'm not usually a marquise person, but this is the way they're set. So marquise cuts, you won't even notice that they're marquise cuts because it's all about the way they're all put together. So very excited. Now we're gonna do our opal wheel, okay? So the earrings keep on going. We'll make sure everybody's got a pair of those, and I'm gonna set you up with 3 different lightning ridge stones to choose from, starting here. Wow, these are some of the best, some of the ultimate high-level opals that we have in the entire inventory, and want to bring them on out for you because we're going kind of big time here, really and truly bringing. I've had a couple shows here where we're kind of getting you ready for October because as we are less than a week away from October kicking off. Well, actually, it's a week from tonight, actually. So I think, I mean, my calendar is not in front of me, but I think it is. So we're getting you ready for the opal, which is the October birthstone, at least one of them. This is a big one. So they get bigger. This one may be a little odd sitting here. It may kind of turn a little bit, but here's the idea. We've got 3 opals coming your way. Mostly, again, they're all the Lightning Ridge, black opals we love out of Australia. Here's your other option, and oh, they are just showing off blue greens at their best here. No doubt about it. Really stunning, and yet all great mountings in platinum. You're going to get your choice of course, they are one of a kinds. We know that about our opals. Of course, we understand that well, that there are no 2 opals, especially natural opals, that are exactly alike. So you've got a very, very important look here. Now, there's also going to be the option to size them for you, of course, but they stay in the platinum, so they can be right out to you. Usually that means next day. If there's no gold or platinum change and all you need is sizing, or better yet, if you don't even need sizing, they go out usually next day. So that's something you'll have in 2 to 3 days, typically, just again, depending on where you live and the shipping partners and their speed and any kind of odd weather that's going on. But usually it's 2 days. So here's what we have for you. This is your point of getting the big opals. I know we've been kind of working our way up to this. We've had wheels before. Every single one is sold out. I've had trios of opals. We've been kind of working our way up to the bigger sizes, and they've been so well received by you, and how couldn't they be? The blowout prices are a big part of that. We decided to go the ultimate high end here. and bring you the ultimate high-level opals of any we've brought you. And every one of them been on the air before, and guess what? Started at $59.99 and go up from there. So to be able to bring them down, now obviously you might want to help yourself out here and get on the phone lines early. Why? Because they're going to go. And we know that you probably, of the three, have a favorite. There's probably one, and you know, I'm going to zoom back just a little bit because I realize that one big, I love this deconstructed halo on the right side. So just to show you, there we go. And actually kind of helps to see it in a lower light there because you can really see, look at that, I'm just shadowing a bit. So you can really see how very bold, because these opals only get better when you see them in person. I know you're thinking, how could they get better than that? They do. They get better in person. You don't need all this bright light. So here's how we do the sizes. I want to make sure we just kind of walk you through them, get you acquainted. We do have our largest over on the right. This is our 320. So that's a very large opal. And remember, opals are going to look double typically. So there's the 320. That's the 320 opal with 70 points in diamonds. We're going to go to the next size down, which is going to be the 2-carat 19, which is, you probably imagined, over there. That's the 219 with 61 points in the diamonds. And then we go right on over to the center, and that will be our 173 opal. And that does have 61 points in the diamonds. So now we need some callers, especially if you already have figured out what's your favorite, which is the style you like the best, which one are you thinking about the most, how would you like to have an opal coming out to your home here, and what would you like that collector's piece to be? Remember that October is a month that has a lot of different birthstones and a lot of options, because opal, of course, we know there's so many different varieties of opal, from fire opals to crystal opals, then of course the most deluxe high-end, which is the Australian lightning ridge black opal. So that's one thing. Tourmalines are also a family of stones that actually do coincide with an October birthstone, which obviously have a lot of colors as well. But this is really the mainstay. This is the one you think of first when you think of October birthstones, and obviously just looking at some of our best here. $59.99 is where they started. Obviously, a couple of them went up from there. That's just the lowest common denominator price. We're going to bring them down. And that's what this blowout's all about. It's not just a trio. It's the way we're pricing them to make sure they all go. Make sure the blowouts happen. And you don't have to pay $59.99 either. Go in a lot lower than that. And remember, your choice of just depends which one you like. This is the largest, this is the medium, this is the smaller carat weight, but maybe there's a design or the color pattern of the natural opal that speaks to you more. I'm not going to do 59 or 49 or 39 or 29.99. And they are the grandest we've shown you in recent weeks. They really are. These are best of the best moments here for you. So time to take advantage. Get what you can. Make sure they're going out to you first, because obviously it can be a heartbreaking moment when you miss out. And again, look at that. More saturation comes your way. This is the most harsh light that could be in. Therefore, it is the most unforgiving light. So you've got a better look with more bright, bold colors when you see them in person, and they're not even $1,999. They will not be. It just doesn't get much better than this. But it does get better. It does get better. Here is your moment. Here is the opportunity. And you don't have to pay $19.99. It's going even lower. This is when you want to rush to the phone lines. Come on in. And let me remind you also, if you're thinking, well, how do I buy something, even if it's going to look better in person, how do I know? That's why you have a money-back guarantee. That's why that's built in. So your purchase is home first, then you get to see it in person, wear it, get it evaluated if you want to, and then decide. Because the key is getting in on the values before they're gone. That's the key here. So instead of 19, 18, even $17.99, these are the best of the best of what we've got here. Let's face it, I left a few off, which were like the $20,000 and the $30,000 opals I've got. Those are going to be here a while. We're doing better than even $17.99. Let's make them just $17.77 while they last. That's going to be 60 seconds on that trio. And then we're going to just wow you with some other great pieces. I got some big sapphire and also a Burma and a big, big time blue sapphire as well. We've got a purple sapphire. We've got another sphene if you missed out on the last one, the trillion we have around here as well. So it really is. There are plenty of options, plenty of great pieces to show you, plenty of great looks to get, but that's going to be the way to go there at $17.77. Okay, so now we're going to get a move on here. Got to get a move on. Anybody else? Nothing? All right, 30 seconds. We don't even want the big one. $17.77 price tag. All right. righty, let's move on. Got some other things to do. Got some other great pieces to show. Got the big Paraiba. Then if you're interested in a Tanzanite, well, we've got a good one here. It's a good emerald cut. It's not going to be that massive 20-carat or that gigantic 10-carat, but we have a 6-carat 31, and it looks like that. This is a stunner, isn't it? Look at that stone. Great color, great reds. How about a little modern motif going on the side? So that's going to be coming up in a little bit. We've got that one, and of course, I know we're all anxiously awaiting. The countdown is on. 41 minutes, yellow diamond band. This is your close-up, your first close-up look at this amazing yellow diamond stackable. It is just the ultimate yellow diamond band. We have got, look at it, looks like little florals. Can you imagine this facing together and stacked, facing opposite and being a ring guard for you? I have looked at every single one we have here in yellow gold, which is all we have, yellow gold. And yet it is all about the incredible matching. This is a wonderful ring. You're gonna love it. It's coming up at the top of the hour. Stick around. There's our Tanzanite. Here is our last of the sphenes in the big sizes. I have a great one here. It's gonna be around here, and it does not wanna come out of this bag. Okay, so let's see what's stuck on here. There we go. There's the round. Oh, this is a beauty too. In that wider band, kind of cage style ring. Really got the details there. The beautiful beadwork done in the inside. 112-8441. Welcome into Wednesday night, everybody. We got another 40 minutes to go till our big top of the hour special. Our yellow diamond band that is going to be so limited. I'm letting you know early. Don't forget about those diamond earrings, and also our 302 yellow diamonds got to get home today, because that's down below $19,000 for a 302. Incredibly important. But here we are. It is outstanding. It's a 184 Madagascar color change sphene. That's where it begins. You have a really, really good round. Now, of course, nothing going to show off the color or the brilliance quite like a round. Trillions do it. We saw the trillion already go. Let me get the little smudge off the top crown facet there. And we'll talk about 28 points in diamonds that lines the ring. Yes, you are going to get a gold color choice. The yellow is how it is now. Then we've got the rose and the white for you also to offer. So it's any gold you want, but this is an incredibly important stone. And yet the round with that work detail and all of this entire border done in the pave, that itself has its own mill grain around it as well. And now we just got to find a way to get it at home. Well, I've got the new reduced price because it's been up 3 times. And usually if a ring's been up 3 times, then we just need to price it better, because we have a collection of jewelry that is second to none. We have the greatest values that exist on the planet, and that is a big statement and a bold statement, but it might sound hyperbolic, and you know what? If it were coming from anybody else, it would be. I'm telling you the facts, and that's why you're here. You could be watching any number of places that are selling jewelry right now, and you're here with me, and thank you for that, because you're here because I save you money every single Wednesday through Sunday, because we're here those days. We save you the best money. We give you the one-of-a-kinds. We give you these huge opportunities. We do all the customizations for free. You know, everyone loves free shipping. We don't do it for an hour or a day. We do it every day, and I think we lose sight of that. I know we all get jaded to that, but I think it's wonderful. And, you know, it's true, I've got a dear friend, and she said that she works for the big network, the big one that, like, started our business, and she said, I just wish we had free shipping every day. That's her only wish. She's like, I love my job. It's perfect. She gets paid a couple $1 million, and she's like, I just want free shipping every day. I just want free shipping. That's all I want. I want free shipping every day. Like, I get it, girl, but you know what? That's what we do. That's what we do. And it's amazing because, again, it's a little bit more to ship jewelry than it is to ship most things, right? We're not shipping a shirt, we're shipping jewelry. So it's got to have a lot of insurance and all that. And so I think that's, I know I wish where I shop, you know, online exclusively. I only shop online. I don't go to stores. I don't have that kind of time. So I feel the same. I wish everywhere I shopped it was free shipping. Shipping's not free, so we're paying for it for you. So I just think it's a lovely extra that you have when you tune in here, and you get that every day. And I think we, you know, sometimes, you know, take that for granted. But here it is, 184, 28 points in diamonds, and a great wider band. Gives you that established round. I love that. Look at that. It's a really cool ring when you see it on the hand here too, because you can see the size. It gives you, it's got that little bit of that S curve that just kind of ties it all together, which I think is important, because otherwise I think it would look strange if it was just floating among the gold. I like that the diamonds from the outside edges kind of tie that stone together with everything, so it looks great. And I'm going to bring it down to, you know what, start at $59.99. Let's get rid of that price. Let's get rid of that price. Fabulous. Look at that. That's the green color you want. When it goes further away, and I know the trillion's already gone, so a lot of you missed it. So here it is. When you get further away and you still see the bright green, that means it's not too dark of a color. It's not overly saturated. And it's also not $59, $49, $39, or $29.99 anymore. And that's a lot of gold that is in that substantial band as well. So a real upgrade there. And simplicity. Simplicity, but being bold. It really does. I think it's like that winding journey. You know, remember the journey style? Remember the journey pendants we used to see back in the day? The journey pendants, they were always round brilliance. They would go in that little curve down in a straight line, but then just that little subtle curve. And it was like reminiscent of the journey of life. Well, this is really like the journey style that's built into the ring, that's really giving you that kind of like, it just ties it all together. It's like that path. And just some really big, bright moments on that path where, again, the path of life, right? There's ups and downs and winding, twisting turns and unexpected, sometimes hairpin turns and all that. And I feel like this is the way to have that journey represented in a ring with one of the most unbelievable stones and collectible stones you can ever get that nobody in the world knew existed until 2017 when I brought it on the show. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hasn't been known about for that long. And we'll bring it down below even $2,500. Who would like it? Change the gold if you want. That's a great big extra feature to have, and I'll make it better than $24.99. Better. We're going to go even lower for you. This is the way you shop a sphene. And it's our last of the night. We'll make it $2,399. One only there, and you get that opportunity to choose your favorite gold. Choose it, enjoy it, $23.99. You got one of the rarest stones that you could ever get right there in the center, and that round is just fabulous, is it not? So that's going to be $23.99. Good luck on that one. An amazing way to go. Beautiful, isn't it? Anybody else? Looking for anything in particular, you can always let me know what you'd like to see, and we will get it for you. That is really important. So take advantage, make requests if you have them. Got a great Paraiba deal here as well. If you're looking for a smaller round, we've got a 37 pointer and yellow diamond coming up. I know everyone's waiting on it. We got 35 minutes to go till we get to that yellow diamond. You know what else I have here? Speaking of pieces that mean something, I just want to show this to you. This is an opal that I wasn't going to show because it's very freeform. It's very like the avant-garde organic look. It is so special though, and to me it looks like the letter D. I think it's kind of cool the way it kind of is shaped like a letter, kind of, you know, not overt, but it is really a cool free-form stone. It's got the one edge more straight and then bows out in the other. How about those reds coming through? A little subtle red there coming through, kind of glowing through the center of the stone among your blues and greens. It is 112-3081. By the way, a lot of you heard me mention a blue diamond the other day, and you asked if you could see it. I'll show it to you right now. Here's the blue diamond. It's the only blue diamond we have. It is a light blue. I realize that. Most blue diamonds are. It's a subtle, subtle, subtle blue. If anybody is interested in that one, let me know. It's not inexpensive because it is a nearly third of a carat blue diamond in a round, but it is a light color, as most natural blue diamonds are. So just wanted to show it to you. And then here we go back to this really cool freeform. So the opal is 112-3081. And it also is, and I think the sphene round is verifying as well. So that will be our next one to go, it looks like. And then here we are. And I know for those of you waiting, you got 33 minutes to go till we get to that yellow diamond band. So it's a coming. It's a coming. Don't go anywhere. You might miss it, and I don't want you to. But this is 12 points in diamonds down the sides. And I know it's an outstanding piece. One more thing to add about this that I want to point out to make sure you're all aware. It is 18 karat solid gold. The other pieces were platinum. Now, platinum, if you're living in the past, let me get you up to speed here because I think there's a lot of people that still go platinum is the ultimate high-end metal. And people will tell you that, and people who tell you that are either lying straight to your face or they're grossly misinformed because platinum is about a third the price of gold. Okay, so that platinum is, it had its heyday, it's not anymore. It's not the most high-end metal, and it's not even close. So all metals have gone up, but platinum is not going to be the same value as gold. So just to clarify, the last opals I had were in platinum. This isn't a huge upgrade. It's not just gold, it's 18 karat gold. So that wide bezel, that big band with the diamonds, that's all 75% pure gold. 18 karat gold is a whole different level from even 14 karat gold. And I just want to make sure you're all aware of that because there's a difference that makes. And 18 karat gold is the ultimate. That's as high end as gold purity gets. Any more true pure gold, and it's going to be too soft for jewelry, and you don't want to set your stones in anything that it can't hold. So that's important as well. And here we are with the $79.99 ring. Let me show it to you on the hand here because it makes quite the statement. And it does have, I want to show you this too. This is what, and you might be going, oh, look at that. It looks like lily pads, doesn't it? Like as in Monet. But it actually, or water lilies, doesn't it? But it's actually the natural stone with the colors going all the way through. It's just not polished. So you see this, the little white you see there, that's going to be the host rock. And then it's more muted or more dull because it's not polished, okay? So that's what it looks like. Now let me try it on for you as well so you can see how this looks. There's this bright red glow that becomes even more apparent when you see it from a distance away. What a cool stone. Let's make it the same price as I did on the other opals. Even though it's a big stone, freeform cut, and in the upgrade of the 18K, let's make it $1,777 and see who's got it. It's a one only, and here comes that bottom of the hour. And then sure enough, only a half hour from the yellow diamond ring that is just dazzling. Did they want to see something, Jason? Oh, it's coming up at the top of the hour. That's the one I'm so excited about that I'm wearing, that I've been talking about, the band, the yellow diamonds, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, it's coming up in 30 minutes and 42 seconds, just to be exact. So if you need to synchronize your watches or set an alarm or check in with us, do that. But yes, we're just about 30 minutes away from the ultimate value in yellow diamonds. Trust me, you're gonna get two. I really think you need two to stack or to use them as ring guards. It's like the new Wonder Ring, and just discovered how beautifully it stacks together. So that's very exciting. Don't forget about our designer Amethyst ring that we had for $777 earlier tonight as well. And then there is a beautiful large sapphire. You wanna see a wide band. Here's about as wide as they get. And don't forget about that 1777 opal. Here's the, wow, this is just, we had the luxury of a cornflower blue in our midst over the weekend. And was that ever exciting? We loved that. There was the ultimate high-end luxury cornflower blue. Well, this is really where it's right teetering on the edge between cornflower and royal. So it's just a little bit lighter than a royal blue, which actually gets you really, I mean, most people would call that cornflower. It's 112-74-79. I personally like to have, I like to see a little bit of a secondary lavender hue in a true cornflower. So you don't have that here, but it is everything you're looking for in a true royal blue that go for the most money of really any sapphire out there. Not to mention, this is our carat 90 blue sapphire, carat 90 in platinum. Talk about a jumbo band. This is a wider band of gold, well, platinum really, and then you've got so many diamonds really covering the whole thing. There's that little bit of that concave element. See how it dips in through the middle? So that's kind of like your reverse knife edge or your concave of your two rows of baguettes, and then you're gonna have the rounds actually burnished. We don't see burnishing in platinum a lot, but you have them here. And this almost heart-shaped design, not like for, you know, if you're anti-heart and not into hearts and all that, it's not like that. But it does have that little cleft on each side, so it just kind of cinches the band in, which actually draws your attention to the size of the stone. So it plays that illusion, makes the stone look even larger, and it's already a carat 90, so it's a pretty big sapphire and a full carat in diamonds as well, okay? So the big platinum, it stays in the platinum, we'll size it for you. It was I mean, $99.99, no one's gonna pay that here. We like to bring you a bigger, better value. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. We're not asking for $99.99. Watch this on the hand. This is one of our very, very best. Here's what it looks like. Oh my goodness, look at that. And if you could feel this right now, it probably would be the heavier ring in your entire collection because platinum has that density to it. So you definitely feel that great weight that platinum has. Also, it's going to be, I mean, just glides onto the hand here. It's got some great finishing. It's tapered nicely in the back, but really want you to see how beautiful a bright blue, even from a distance away, still seeing that bright blue and the spark that that sapphire has. So stunning it is. Here's what it looks like up close. Major value, come on in. You know what? Let's do this. It's a significant time to get in on jewelry. We are still blowing jewelry out as if it is the mega sale of a lifetime. Here's our chance to pick it up. If you like a sapphire and you want the better value. And I know these big sapphires, when they get into big sizes, do they ever get pricey here or everywhere else? And that's why we don't have them all that often. You're not going to see too many 2-carat sapphires on the show. What I'm going to do right now is bring it to an all-time low. This is your time to get in. Trust me, it's going to go. Sapphires are this month's birthstone. But of course, you have an array of colors, but this is the classic. This is the go-to. This is the blue that everybody looks good in and that is so sought after and high-end. Let's take a look at it. Get it better than $49.99, which is your half-off price. Take it even lower than that. Send it on out. Not $49 or $39. This is a brand new discount. And again, if you feel, and this is only a size 6.5 right now, it is heavy. This is for the gals who love feeling their jewelry. You want significance, you want substance, you want a great weight and a feel. The platinum is that, and it's bringing it to you in the best way, and it's not even going to be even $2,999. Now that's what you call value. Straight up value. We're taking it far lower. I'm moving some jewelry tonight, whether TVON likes it or not. It's my job to move jewelry. Regardless of what the price has to be to do it, we are making this happen. You have a chance right now to get in on the value that's not going to be $29. I'll take it even lower, and trust me, there will be fights on this one. There is no doubt. The beautiful tapered baguettes pointing in, that gives you that valley in which you're seeing that sapphire sit and rise above these diamonds. Then you've got the diamonds. Again, how creative to actually go that extra mile and do something so intense as to burnish the diamonds into the sides that then can be seen from all the different angles. So from the profile, you see them from every which direction, and it's not $29. So let's say goodbye to it now. Now, if you want to say sold, I'll still give you a better price because I give you the best value that is humanly possible, that is jewelry possible. It is just a fact. You're here for the values. We're going to bring it to you now and do better than even 29 or 28 or 27 or 26 or even 25. Going even lower. And Mark, we got your request coming up, so don't go anywhere. We got our now, Mark, has he asked for 1,000,000 times for diamond rings? Did you tell him there's nothing new? It's the same ones we've always seen. But Mark, if you've never seen them, we'll show them to you. We have 2 men's diamond rings in existence. I'll show them both to you. Who wants the sapphire? Can I go lower? We're going to try it. We're going to try it. It's not going to be 25 or 24. I'll tell you, this is just the deal in sapphires that I have. Almost 2 carats, royal blue. Let's go ahead and make it even better. $2,399 on that one and only sapphire. And for anybody looking for a large scale diamond ring, we got you covered. Gents or ladies, any way you like it. That's going to be happening next. We're going to show you 2. I have only 2 diamond rings we build for the gentlemen. Have been since the beginning. We will show them to you. We've got them side by side. We'll give you a great value. And actually, we might just make it the same darn price. Let's give those away. So that's going to be coming up, $23.99 there. And let's get to those diamond rings. And then, of course, anything you'd like to request, like Mark just did, do that as quickly as you can so we can get you the values you need. All right. Nobody on, oh boy, that is not a good sign. I know we're all waiting for the top of the hour, 24 minutes from right now, 24 minutes and 10 seconds, by the way. But you've got a great big sapphire opportunity that is going to be wild. Now, here's our most classic that I bet you most gentlemen watching already have. But if you're new to the show, it's been a while since we've seen it. So welcome to the Wall of Diamonds Gents Ring. Simply stated, it's been dubbed the Wall of Diamonds. Now, it's a carat 43. There is one other option in diamond gents rings that is a little shorter, but it's got about the same amount of diamonds, and look at that. So it's like 2 walls, just a matter of, do you like one same size in the 5 rows, 4 columns, or do you like a mix and match of your round brilliant sizes? Do you like the bigger stones in the middle with the slightly smaller halo on the outside? And then maybe it's just a matter of size, which you'll see them on. They are both eligible, certainly as ladies' rings as well, if you are somebody who, like myself, loves a big, bold ring. If you're into signet styles. Now, I don't think that I can overstate this. The idea of wearing wide, large bands today, as a feminine woman, I would be the definition of a feminine woman. But I got to tell you right now, big, bold, wide, whether it's diamonds, whether it's bands, whether it's gold, it does not matter. Big, bold rings, and you can't have too many of them on. The look I love is seeing multiple signet styles. I like just a plain gold. If you want to stack, 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 across the hand. Now, for most everybody I'm talking to, it's going to be like, no, slow down. That's too much. That's too much. But it is a look. And that's why these styles work well, just as well for the gals as they do for the gentlemen. They really work either way as long as you like big, bold, and a lot of diamond weight. Now, the diamond weights are only 3 points different from each other. So the left side is going to be item number 1115605. So 1115605 on the left, that's going to give you a carat 40 in diamonds. That is right here, and they're both fully finished on the inside, so don't worry a thing about that. The next one, the classic, the traditional here, that's a carat 40. 3. So 3 points difference. Carat 40, carat 43. Both finished on the inside, both shown here in the white gold, even though you can change them, because why? We're showing off how bright and white the diamonds are. So you get this great look here, which is going to be a nice gold weight. That one's actually got a little more hefty gold weight, I would say, even though it's a little shorter. And then you've got our widest band here. Really, again, the difference is how you want your diamonds. All the same size right here, or a little mix and match here. Great finishing, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, completely your choice. Do not go up in size, go true to size, but stacked across the hand. And listen, an index finger ring for the gals, middle finger ring, or you're stacking, it looks incredible. So think about the different ways you can wear it. And let's go even lower than, 50, sorry, I didn't see these. These are requests, so these weren't planned for the show. They're $59.99. We're gonna take them lower, because I've been here long enough to know that we are looking for a better value in diamonds, straight up diamonds in gold, even with the extensive way that gold and diamonds are each going up. So we're gonna bring it to you right now and bring you your choice of, for under $3,000, there's your half off price. It gets better. Let's make this the ultimate value. Are you ready? Whichever one you want. Again, white, yellow, or rose you're choosing, your size you're choosing, free gold color change, free sizing, and also the fact they're finished on the inside. So these aren't hollowed out, tinny, lightweight rings. Quite the opposite. And we're going to do better than $29.99 by request. Those are, hear me out, they are the only 2 diamond gents rings I have. There is no other style. Everything else is going to incorporate some color with the diamonds. Diamonds would be as accents, and then you'd see a colored stone in the middle. This is the only 2 we have. And again, they're ladies, they're gentlemen, they're either way. They're spectacular on the hand, whether a guy is wearing it on the pinky or the index finger or anywhere else. It is the ultimate in diamond quality, and that's where I think you want to go. Don't sit back and say, I'll just take the little, the diamonds are diamonds, right? Well, there's so many different qualities out there, and if you're looking for murky or hazy, that's one thing. But if you're looking for, gentlemen appreciate quality just as much as us ladies do in jewelry, no doubt about it. And there are your 2 options. So you can see, I just put them apart a little bit, separated them just to show you. Either one would work. Again, for gals or guys, but that's going to be better than $2,500. Let's blow them out. $24.99, your choice of. And again, this is your carat 43, and here is your carat 40. So whichever way you'd like to go, the diamond weights are almost identical. Obviously, both shown here in the white gold to show off how impeccable the diamond quality itself is. And you've got your choice of for $24.99. So Mark, I hope that helps out. I know if you've asked for them before, unfortunately, nothing's changed. They're going to be the same designs. But when we have a great value in gold and diamonds, especially in a size like this where, most bands have, we talk about 2 millimeters of gold. Well, these are quite a bit more substantial, to the tune of nearly about 20 millimeters wide on the right side. So it's a whole different level of gold that you're getting here. And we are now only about 19 minutes away from our top of the hour, our yellow diamond band that is brand new and limited tonight. So we will see that coming up, that I know we're all excited about, and more on the way. And hopefully your requests will be in here as well. Let us know what you'd like to see, what we can show you before we get to our top of the hour, because we got a whole 19 minutes to play with till we get there. And we do have an amazing emerald. Got to show you the big emerald coming up. Oh, a Tanzanite pendant is here in the trillion, no less. You saw how quickly the trillion earrings went earlier. Let's show you the trillion slide. This is an enhancer. So you can use it on pearls, you can use it on beads, you can use it on anything larger scale than a basic chain. Take a look at this. This is my pendant enhancer. So obviously there's a lot of room here where you can string your favorite chain right through it. But it also is going to have this great mechanism behind it right here, where it's actually going to open up. That little bead that you see behind the Tanzanite, that's where it flips. So it's like a figure 8 safety catch that locks in, so you can actually open the back side to make it all work with your pearls, your beads, whatever you like. Here's what it looks like from a distance on the hand. So you can see the size that's going to give, and then I'll show you what this does. It just literally opens up like so. I just snapped it in place. So see that? So it opens up here, and what that allows you to do is, let's imagine I had a big strand of pearls. You can just pop that over. So instead of having to thread through, pop it over that intersection, click it closed into place, and you're good to go. So it's that really inventive style. It's just giving you a lot of different ways to wear it. Now it's 3060 on the item number, trillion cut tansy here, blue wing, block D, and fabulous. And it's got some great size. Of course, it's got this almost ribbon-like wider style in the gold. Then you've got your diamonds on the, what is kind of like the underside. If it's a wraparound design, it's like the underside. It's like at the tail of the piece. And this is your length that you're going to have. 1 1/4 inches top to bottom. I'll show it to you on the neckline as well, so you get a better perspective on the size there. From a distance away, you can see what that's all about. What a beautiful trillion too. I mean, again, we saw the trillion earrings go very, very quickly earlier tonight. Now your trillion pendant, you can see that's a big size. What if we do this? $225, major value. Supposed to be $39.99. I got a better deal for you. Here it is again up close. Look at that. And you see all those round brilliants are channel set. Channel set. Let's go crazy here with this one. 1,000. You know what? Skip $19.99. Let's go lower. Let's go better than 19, better than 18, better than $17.99. It stays in the yellow gold. I'll make it $17.77. $17.77. Let's go for it. We got an emerald coming up, our first emerald of the show tonight. Let me know what your requests are, how we can help you, what we can bring you, anything at all. We will be happy to do that for you. But there's our 1 1/4 enhancer style pendant. Do you know that's the only Tanzanite enhancer we have in the entire inventory? That is it. So if you just really want to extend the use, and it's okay, you can wear it as a regular pendant. Nothing says you can't put your DBTY or your favorite chain right through it. You can, and you should. But if you have those bigger beads, pearls, what have you, it just gives you so much versatility in how you wear your pendant, and you get all those different ways to mix and match and play. And of course, that's going to be it, guys, at only $17.77. That cannot stay here. Cannot, will not, trillion cut, $225, beautiful as that is. Bright, I mean, think of the earrings we had. Now the earrings we had in white gold, but you could change them. So if you were, again, wanting to mix and match, go ahead and feel free to do that here. But $17.77 for something as rare and heavy. It's got a lot of gold to it as well, you see there. And there's that hinge at the top. And again, snaps right closed, so you get that versatility. All right, next up, the emerald is here. It's 1128770. It's like an abstract heart shape. When you put it on this way, it looks like this really unique ribbon making this asymmetrical heart design. You've got a really beautiful look in that emerald, of course, being platinum here. 82 points on the Colombian emerald. Not only that, and I know we're all getting anxious for that big top of the hour. I am too. We are only 14.5 minutes away. So very much looking forward to that. Stay with us. I know the men's rings continue to be popular, so take advantage of those. And here we are with our Colombian emerald that's 82 points. 82 points, so a light 1 carat. Remember, you don't have to worry about that looking like under a carat. Emeralds look double what they weigh. So expect it to give you a carat 60 in visual appearance. Get those diamonds. Look at those diamonds wrapping around it. Simple, elegant. It's like a heart shape without having to go the over basic heart that everybody's got. Like the heart pendant, okay, we all have one. We've all seen them. We're used to seeing them on everybody else. This is like that little way that, again, I always say this with the heart shapes, anything in a pendant, significant styles that we wear, if it's a cross piece or a heart shape, if you're wearing it in a pendant, you rarely as the wearer get to see it. So having something significant or symbolic on a ring is something you get to see all throughout the day. And I think that just makes those sentimental pieces even more important and recognizable when you get that chance to own them like that. Let's take a look at it this way. 82 points and 14 points in the diamond weight, and a wonderful way to go to get this platinum. It stays in the platinum. We'll size it for you, but a huge markdown. Let's show it to you on. Of course, note the big wide band, how it does. It is very ribbon-like in that it comes up off the band. This is not a dimension like a flat, single plane, basic piece. You see how it comes up and over. It's almost like it's intertwined or knotted. You see it here on the hand. Call me early because it's not going to last. I mean, if we have the right price on the right jewelry, well, it's simply going to be all about who can get in first, and that's really what this is about. And look at that emerald. See, that does not look like an 82 pointer. This is what emeralds do as a rule. It is what emeralds do. They're a less dense stone. They give you a bigger look on what they weigh. Excuse me. Let's take a look at it up close one more time and get you a better value than the whole $39.99 it started as. Got to take it way down, way low. Here's what we do. First caller takes it $1,499. Let's move some jewelry tonight. We got 13 minutes to go till our top of the hour. And the big yellow diamond must-have band that is such a value. And I can't wait to show it to you. There is a conch pearl necklace in rose gold. We got some tourmalines. I have gigantic gold quartz earrings. They're like a big button style. We got a ruby and diamond bracelet, emerald necklaces as well. I mean, there's a match. It's a little larger, but we have a carat 49 emerald necklace as well. Look at this. Just might be a necklace lover out there tonight. You never know. And talk about a stone that looks bigger than it weighs. This one does too. But it's not going to come out of this bag anytime soon. So let's see what I can do to help this out. Okay, so our emerald piece in pendants, well, full necklace, looks like this. This is a nice larger style here. So this is the comparison. So same kind of color, same kind of clarity. They look like twins, except we've got the slightly larger. This one's $149 in a platinum piece as well. And that's 65 points in diamonds. If there is any way to do both, the matching is there. From the platinum to the clarity to the color. And we've got $72.27 on the necklace. I'll move this aside so we can focus in on the pendant that's going to come with a beautiful smooth box link platinum chain that is 16 inches. And we're going to make this pendant really affordable for what that is. Carat 49 this time around. 65 points in the bigger diamonds around that halo. And a wonderful way to get a necklace in emerald, 3/4 inch. Let's take a look at that from a distance away, show you that size perspective and see what that looks like. Boy, that's a great look at that. That looks like 3 carats. Oh, guess what? It's supposed to look like 3 carats. Carat 49, double that, 3 carats. So you've got the 3-carat look. You've got the wow of the piece. Let's take a look at the length it's going to give you as well. 3/4 inch top to bottom. And then on the neckline as well. Coming with a chain, you can always change it out if you want a different chain. Go ahead. Doesn't matter. This would be beautiful with the DBTY I had earlier for $5.99. So maybe you get the whole necklace here, you get the $5.99 DBTY, you use that as your chain instead. It adds diamonds to it, or just use the sleek, fluid platinum style here. Because your white gold is going to look like your platinum, and your platinum is going to look like your white gold. So they all match together beautifully. So you don't need to have a platinum chain to have the same look as you would in the white gold. Keep that in mind. This is the platinum. We're going to do better than even, can't do $79.99. That's not going to work. Got to make it more affordable than that. Got to find a way. Got to wow you. I mean, what good am I doing here if I can't wow you? I've got to wow you. And this is how we do it at $79, $69, $59, $49, $39. Trying to move some jewelry here, and it's not going to be that night when you want to sit back and sleep on the pieces. Get on the lines early. It's not $39. It's not even $29.99. First caller can have that. It's already sold. Never mind. That's already gone. Congratulations. Congratulations. Already done. Enjoy. That's it. Bye-bye. Next up is a sapphire. We've got the purple sapphire. It's rare. Purple pink perfection in a 182, all natural unheated sapphire this time around. So there's that. We have the blue sapphire. Now we're bringing you in a more exotic color in the sapphire family. It's going to give you the great durability we love. It's going to give you, thank you, the ring is gone too, so our emerald collection is gone. Well done there. Thank you so much. Sounds like they're both gone. To the, yeah, why not? Set them up as a set. Keep in mind, we are now 8 minutes and 40 seconds away from the yellow diamond band that I'm wearing. I mean, my phone has been blowing up with you guys asking. It's all about the questions, the emails, the responses, the messages, social, all that. Everyone asking, what is that ring you're wearing? Oh my gosh, what is that ring? Now, I've stacked a few together. It's amazing solo. It's great doubled up. It's an amazing ring guard. You're going to see it coming up in about 8 minutes. So don't go anywhere. We're 8 minutes away from what could be the rest of the show, to be honest with you, just looking at the number of operators I have and how many rings I got. So it's going to be a little bit of a moment, okay, for our yellow diamond lovers. This is kind of the thing we normally would wait and reserve for the weekend shows. We just don't have that many to go around. around tonight. So we're going to give you the big presentation today and only today. And it's not going to be anywhere else but this live show. So now we get to talk sapphire, just giving you some opportunities in the meantime. And this is 112-8243, our 1 carat 82 cushion cut, rare as can be color, purple pink perfection, diamonds everywhere at 93 points in a wide band. Gosh, you got to love that we're doing these wide bands now too. If you need it in yellow gold, fine. If you want it in rose gold, that's okay. But that purple pink perfection is why sapphires are so rare in that color. It's the vanadium rich that we love, that super unique style. It's clean. You got to consider that's almost 2 carats and it's unheated. So it didn't have the benefit of heat treatment, which most every stone in the world does, because it was that good. Didn't need it. Didn't really need anything extra. It's got amazing color. It's got amazing clarity. It's all there. And yet we're going to blow it out right now. Any gold you wish for and want for, and that's that. And our 93-point diamond weighted, it won't be $69.99 any longer. Can't expect that to work. We got some deals on our Wednesday night, which is really our Monday. I mean, it is. It's Wednesday in real life, but it's Monday here. So this is it, guys. We give you the values. You're here. We'll welcome you in. We got 7 minutes now to go to our big top of the hour. If you're not registered, here's the deal. I had someone just ask me, what happens if I'm not registered? You're not going to get one. Register now in advance of the presentation. Otherwise, it is going to sell out. I have a feeling most people are going to get 2 or more to do that stacking or that rain guard action. So that means there will not be enough to go around for everybody who wants one. So again, dial in early and get registered now. You've got a couple minutes to do that before the presentation begins. So I would recommend that. This is not 69. I'll just go ahead and go. Let's go 2,000 to start. Whatever you want to do. 2,000 to start, $100 increments. We got a couple minutes to kill. I know we're all anxious for the big yellow diamond band, but we got something in the meantime that is meant to wow you. So let's go. $2,000 to open, $100 on the increment, and we'll see where it goes. Reminder, we had this fancy cut amethyst ring, this designer fancy cut amethyst earlier. I'm going to show it to you again in case you weren't with me. At the very, very top of the show, 2 hours ago, we've got this amazing fancy cut for you. I will flash it. How about 2,000? No open yet. Let's give it 60 seconds to get it started, and we will go from there. But that is a wild, you got a $7,000 ring. So to have a value like that is pretty unheard of. And then there's the amethyst. Oh my gosh, that fancy cut. It's like a pear shape, but cabochon. So pear shaped cabochon, designer style. Here's what it looks like on the hand. We got a couple of you asking about it. Here's that designer ring. You can wear it centered up. You can scoot it to one side. You've got that amazing asymmetrical design detail on the sides there as well. And your diamonds all the way around it. Love that. So that's a cool designer piece. In the meantime, no open here, 2,000. Looking to get it going. There are a couple people trying to get in here in the last few seconds of our clock. Tanzanite later, Paraiba later, got a collection grade, Burma ruby, private collection ruby, oh my. That's something. Look at that ruby, wow. Pink diamonds and white diamonds on the sides. So 2,000, no open, we move. All right, coming up, let's get to something else. Now we have our opals here. Reminder, we had that freeform opal in yellow gold. We had opals in platinum. And we do have the color change sphene round as well. Our 3-carat diamond's gonna go tonight. I can't wait for that one to get a home. The 302 yellow diamond is magnificent. The men's diamond rings that are going out so ferociously here as well. Look at this yellow diamond. That's the 302 we had earlier tonight. Make sure you get a hold of that one. And reminder, it's a good time to get it when you get your money back guarantee as well. So it's always a good idea. And then let me know if you would like to get the cat's eyes up here. We got cat's eye, golden pearl, big tourmaline. There's a big Congolese red Rubilite. Look at this. It's a fun one here. We got a Rubilite out of the Congo that's going to have kind of a, yeah, that's just divine. Look at that Rubilite. So snappy, bright, clean. Not things that usually happen with tourmalines, but that's why this rare Rubilite, if it's got the Rubilite color, it's a specific variety that gives you this rarity. And we're only 3 minutes away. So again, get ready for the yellow diamond deal of a lifetime. Big, bold yellow diamonds in a cut and a design we have never had. This blows every other yellow diamond out of the water. And they're not the light yellows either. They're the really bright, vivid, intense yellows that we love in fancy cuts put together to make it look like a fancier cut. I'll explain. We'll get there. But here's what we have. 112-6698. This won't take long. Let me move some jewelry here before we get to that top of the hour. We have about 3 minutes, no problem. This is going to last probably one of those minutes. It is a spectacular clean round Rubilite out of the new find that is the Congolese material. Take a look at that. 257 is the size. Then it has 18 karat solid gold, again with the 18 karat. Okay, we got to stop. I should be bringing you 10 karat gold platings for these prices, but it's not. It's solid 18 karat gold instead. You've got the big moment here, and look at that. It's kind of like looking at the sapphire we just saw, except it's bigger, it's cleaner, it's brighter, and it's tourmaline. So it's really rare. And you've got a chance to pick it up where there's the double halo, diamonds down the side, there's your basket work, look at that, all coming down to that point where it doesn't elevate too much, just enough to accommodate the depth of the stone. So that's nicely done. Then you get that great look. Look at that stone. Isn't this supposed to be type 3, all kinds of inclusions? You can't find one. Here's what I'll do is I'll put it on the hand. You'll see it twinkle from a distance away. This is a great one to stack next to as well. I mean, it does have that little bit of that slanted type of gallery, so you can easily stack with it. Stack diamond bands, stack your wonder rings, stack the yellow diamond if you want around it. Whatever you want to do, 2 minutes till that yellow diamond band comes out to play. That almost like beautiful scalloped curved edge band we're going to see. And here's what we'll do on the tourmaline, the Rubilite, the unbelievable $79.99 value. It's got to go right now. First caller takes it. Rare is rare is rare. I saw somebody selling Indicalite, so I checked in with a friend because we hadn't talked in a while. And she said, well, I'm on today, so check me out. And I did. And I turned on her channel, and I was surprised. There were loose stones, actually. And there was a little Indicalite. Now, what was it? It wasn't an Indicalite. They called it Indicalite, and unfortunately, it wasn't. It was green. So, guys, green tourmalines are green tourmalines. If it's green, it's not Indicalite. But anyway, that's a side note. You guys know how I feel about that, how I feel about accuracy in gemstones, okay? But it was a small green tourmaline, and it was, what, 1 carat, and it was $4,000. And I thought, oof, okay. And I get that they're rare, and you know that they're rare. It just means we need to give you prices that you can really sink your teeth into and get those rarities without having to break the bank. And, oh, by the way, what are you going to do with a loose stone? What are we doing with loose stones? Are you really prepared to go out into a jewelry store now with gold $3,500 an ounce in price? And are you willing to use a jewelry store where you are going to sit down with an artist, sketch a design, hire somebody to put that into a CAD system, which is going to make you a mold, which is going to make you a casting, which is going to then be made in gold at $3,500 an ounce, and then have diamonds set into it? Can you imagine? Oh, and then give them your stone to set in the middle? What is that going to cost? I hope you got an extra $100,000 laying around, because to make a mounting for a loose stone right now is not going to be inexpensive. And I think that's what we lose sight of, is that we're used to seeing finished jewelry, finished jewelry. Well, remember how much money should go into that finished jewelry, and yet we don't ask anything like that, because $79.99 would be fair. We're doing better value. And again, I don't know who's buying loose stones anymore, because used to be back when I started in the early 2000s, it was not as big a deal to make a mounting, because gold was $300 an ounce. Not 35, but 300. And diamonds were not as costly. So if you really had the access and wanted to, you can go out and make your own mountings. Pay all that money to have some custom design. Here's how you get something that nobody could make the mounting or give you the loose stone for this price of $1,999. That's it. $19.99. Who's going to take it? Then we've got our big yellow diamond top of the hour coming up next. Can't wait. It is 7 o'clock already. We're so glad you're with us. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It is your time to shop something amazing. Really, truly amazing, and it's coming up here. We got our Rubilite still hanging out. If you'd like to go ahead and capture that one, please do. And then here we are with that $19.99. My goodness, for the loose stone, for the mounting, either way, separately, what a value that is to get that ring for $1,999. Rubilite perfection right there, not an inclusion in sight. Okay, I get it. You guys have told me a lot. Your silence has spoken volumes. We're all waiting. Tony, they're saying, it's top of the hour. We aren't interested in anything you have for us. Show us the yellow diamond ring. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Sincere welcomes on this Wednesday night to our TVON special show. Wednesday nights are a night that a lot of people just go, I can tune in, I can tune out. If I got nothing but, this is the night. I'm going to show you and prove to you that Wednesday nights are going to be the new must-see TV, because this is what I'm going to do. We're going to bring you one of our biggest show specials ever in this show. Now, it's limited, it is rare, and it is divine. Unlike anything we've done, even though I've had yellow diamond bands, that is no secret. I have shown you and I have sold thousands of yellow diamond bands here. This is one we've never done before, and it is, let me add, elite. Elite. E-I-L-T-E, elite. This is all we can do here. 9317 is the item number. There are very few to go around. I would advise getting more than one. I have literally, I was so excited this was here tonight. I was not anticipating this to be here tonight, to be honest with you, because I wasn't sure it'd be done in time. So surprised to walk in this afternoon and find out that this was not only done and completed, but also saw the value, which I'm going to tell you straight up was going to be a $29.99 ring. Hold that thought. I put together, I was literally up to the last minute. We come on the air at 5 p.m. Pacific time. And we're a live show, so I can't be like, give me 5 more minutes. I got to be on the air at 5 p.m. 5 p.m., we're on. Up until 4:59 and 55 seconds, I was last second negotiating with my own team here, negotiating with my own company to literally try and bring you a better value for our Wednesday night, to show you that Wednesday nights are where it's at. So this is the yellow diamond band, where each and every diamond band is going to guarantee you at least 1 carat 10 of bright sunshine yellow, really vivid, stunning marquise. Now, if you are saying to me right now, oh, Lolo, I don't do marquise cuts. I don't do. Hold on. This is not a marquise cut look like you've ever seen before. Usually we think of a marquise cut and we think of a solitaire little marquise diamond set in north to south in a band ring. This does not even really look like a marquise cut because of the inventive and creative way they're set. And it creates, as a result, this beautiful, I wouldn't call it a zigzag. It's more feminine than that. It's more fluid. It's more like hourglass, feminine, girly, beautiful, voluptuous curves, okay? And it is stunning. I couldn't help but play with them. I had literally 12 different rings here, all identical, all in yellow gold, carat 10 minimum. Some of them have a carat 25, some of them have a carat 17. You get the idea. We're just guaranteeing you the same beautiful color and the same great way that these are set across the hand that happens to stack beautifully. I mean, I had 13 of them out here and I was literally comparing. There was not one shade of difference in any of the stone's color. Every single, you're gonna see, I've got 5 here. Well, I've got 4 in my hand and 1 over here. So I'm gonna stack them all together. They're all identical. So you can stack, mix and match. It also, I couldn't believe it, it plays really, really well as a ring guard. Now, what the heck's a ring guard? A ring guard's where you get 2 rings and set them around something else, like another ring. So beautiful to add some yellow diamonds to maybe a wedding set or another band or whatever you want. So a carat 10 minimum, that's just a minimum, 1.10 MIN, minimum. You might get more. Please don't sue me if you do. I'm guaranteeing you 110, you might get a lot more. Let's talk about what this is. Yellow gold only, stackable style. Come on in early. Don't wait, because you know this is not going to last. It's as simple as that. And wait till you see how this stacks up. And it's always tough to show them here on a wheel when it's a band, because you're going to see a little bit better when it's a second one stacked up next to it. So I'm going to do that and show you how they look stacked up, because you're actually going to see a more straight up look when you see it actually looking like that. See how it's a little bit angled more to your eye level? And then I can just keep on going. I have been wearing these for hours and hours and hours. I adore this ring. This is one of those that it looks like little V shapes or little almost like wings or butterflies or florals or lilies, the way that they're set up together like they are. And look, you can just keep on stacking. See how I did one where it's almost like a V pointing up and the other's pointing down? So I've been playing with them and to see how you can mix and match it. Once again, it's a carat 10. Minimum carat weight here, and I might just zoom back a little more, because why not? You okay if I add some more? You want to see that this is not a one and done sample where like, okay, those 2 look good, but what do the rest look like? Like that? Like this? All matched, all identical, all stunning. They to me look like little butterflies, or little flowers, or little leaves, or little stars. They are just so fantastic, and I can just keep on going. I'll try to leave it at 5 here. Why not? I'll leave it at 5 for the moment, just to show you consistency. Because, you know, I'm on a little kick here. because I hate when people are disappointed or surprised with what they see elsewhere, because it gives our business bad rap. Like you go shop somewhere else and you pick out something after much painstaking process and you really make the decision and you spend your good hard-earned money on something and you get it at home, rip open the box and what is that? When it doesn't look like that photo you saw online, or it doesn't look like that edited video that you saw in a light box on TV doing this, we're alive. That's the real ring. This is a real person talking about a real ring that you get at home. So if anything, you're going to be more wowed when you see it at home. And that's what, there's so many people out there in our business. And listen, I've been at many networks. I know the tricks of the trade. I've been doing it my whole adult life. There's a lot of funky things going on. And there's a lot of stuff in the trade that I don't approve of. And I'm going to tell you, I'm never going to do anything like that. I'm not going to show you an edited shot. I don't advise buying off the internet when it comes to jewelry. If it's a blouse, go ahead. There's only so much that's open to interpretation on a blouse. I do a lot of shopping online, but I would never buy jewelry online. I'm going to advise against it because photos are edited and you have no way of knowing what it really looks like in real life. So unless you enjoy putting things back in a box and going to your favorite FedEx store and paying good money to ship it back, don't do it, because this is the way to experience what it looks like in person, because this is live. So it's really looking like that ring. And I decided to put up 5 of them to show you how, is there a difference? Is there one that looks different than another? Is there any variation in color? The answer is no. They're all spectacular. And I could do that. I could just keep on adding and fill up the whole wheel with them because I got them all here, ready to go. But all you need to do is dial in. Now, why is nobody on the phone lines? Is it because I told you it was supposed to be a really good price tag of $2,999 and y'all are going, it's a Wednesday night, don't tempt me? Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to show you that there is a new way to do a Wednesday night. And that is happening right now, where I'm going to give you the value of a lifetime and show you what's new and what's limited, and most people will get probably 2, and it's not going to be $29.99 of value. What would it be in retail? I even want to know. These are natural VS diamonds. They're natural yellows. All that color is derived from Mother Nature. They didn't get treating. They didn't get heating. They didn't get irradiation. I also steer clear of irradiated stones. I don't want to be a part of it. It's like when I was looking for a house, I didn't want to be anywhere near a power line, because why live under power lines if you don't have to? Because they give off radiation. So again, it's one of those things where I don't want irradiated stones. I just want natural. Now, of course, the opportunity, that's all fine and well if you got hundreds of thousands of dollars to spend. Most people don't on jewelry. Here's how you do it. $29.99, this beautiful scallop band. Wait till you see one of them on the hand. They are spectacular. It doesn't matter which one I choose. I've got all the different sizes available. Now, I've got full sizes made up, so if you need it like a quarter or a half or a 3/4, well, good. We'll just modify that as needed for you, but we got these ready to go. So here's the deal. I'm going to show you what one looks like, because I know we're all anxious to see that, and then I don't even know if I got my right size here, but it's good enough. Take a look at that. There's one. Now, I've been stacking a bunch of them. I had on 5 at a time for a while, then I had 4 at a time, but when you see it on, do you see how you don't see the distinctive individual cuts? Instead, you see the beautiful scallop design. That's what I wanted you to see. Now, if you choose to put 2 together, now I've got them separated a little bit. You can kind of put them together if you wish. You can put them aligned or opposite of each other as well, however you'd like to do it. This is more aligned, so they'll stack. Now, these are all different sizes, so forgive me, but you can see how they line up as like a little zigzag. Now, imagine putting your favorite ring in between the 2. You can do that as well. Here's what I've got. A better value than even $1,999. And each one, by the way, since there are your 6 stones, 2 in each groove, if you will, that's going to be 18 points or more a piece. Okay, so there's that. 18 points at least or more. You got a great chance to pick them up. Now, again, there's your 4th one. Here's your 5th one. Stack away as you want. We're going to do that. It is stunning. Here's what we've got. Better than 19. Who's on the phone lines? Betty's ready to go. Thank you. Donna's ready to go. Thank you so much. Cheryl wants 2 as well. Already. She said, get me 2. This is the deal, and this is the value of our show tonight. And again, no other way to get yellow diamonds but this. This is the most amazing band we've done. We've done the smaller pear shapes where we put them aligned. That was a much smaller look. This is that great style that you could still, if you have yellow diamond pieces from previous earrings, you might think about stacking them together, putting them and kind of making your own This is what jewelry's about right now. It's about not just taking one ring you bought and just putting it on, but playing, mixing and matching, taking existing pieces from your wardrobe, putting them together with new pieces as well, mixing and matching with bands, playing with them a bit. We are busy on the phone lines because you got a value at $19.99. I'm going to go lower than that. We're going to get you the big, big value. Yellow gold only, sizing it for you, whatever you need. Sorry, they got a little all sorts here. But this is where, again, you do not want to wait because we are limited. And what we have is made up and ready to go. So there's that as well. So again, just give us some time to get your exact size and you are ready. And they're not going to be 19. They're not going to be 18. Come on in. We're getting busier. Thank you so much. Okay, so we've got Don getting two as well. We're busy on the lines here. 1888's outstanding. I've had 5 of these on. Honestly, I could do 7 at a time. I do not see any need to stop. Just consider, look at the 2 together. That's just 2 together. So beautiful, and you can separate them a little just depending on how you align them, whether they're together or opposite. They really can align beautifully. You can stack as you wish. They are not going to be 1888. We are so busy on these phone lines. We're going to have a little bit of wait time. We don't have a lot of operators on a Wednesday, but this is how it's going to go. This is a $3,000 TVON ring. You got to understand that, and they're yellow diamonds that go for tens of thousands of dollars elsewhere because they're natural. These are not stones that we treated. They are not stones we heated, and everything else out there is. And it's either lab grown or it's massively treated to look like something it really is not, which takes your inherent value away. So when you're talking about pieces you can enjoy and love and wear, and love the beauty of, but also love the value you got for investment purposes, for great gifting, for pieces you can be proud to own, this is it. And it's not 18, 17, $16.99, and again, it's as luxe as we've ever done in a yellow diamond band because they are the bright, beautiful colors. Everyone is a brilliant cut. We are getting busier on the lines. I have got the value of a lifetime, but wait, and you know what, guys, we have so many of you that want to. I'm so glad to hear that because we just had Rebecca say she wants to as well. There was a literally last second negotiation going on where I literally convinced, I think it was maybe my last second strategy that convinced the powers that be that we need to give you an even better value because stacking them is the way to go. And the way I was stacking them, honestly, if you love that look, getting 2, getting 4, I had on 5 earlier, which gave me almost 6 carats in yellow diamonds on one finger. Remember, we had a 3-carat ring earlier today, but it was 20 grand. Here's where you could get 6 carats in diamonds by getting 5 of them, well, nearly 6 carats, by getting 5, and you wouldn't spend $20,000. Let's get this even lower to get you the best savings and the best value possible. Somebody I just heard is taking 3. Thank you. So Kelly's got 3 over there. So Kelly's taking 3, whether it's for you and a gift. We've got the holidays coming up. We are a week away from October, and you know how the holiday season just really comes up kind of quickly on us. So here's where you shop for holiday gift giving. We are really getting busier now. Thank you so much. No surprise there. Let's make it even better. Even better. You are not paying 16 or 15 or 14. This is so unbelievable. It's not even $14.99. Look at 2 together. You're going to love it. I have them zigzag now where all I did was literally put them where they kind of back up to each other here on the hand. Think about getting 2. You are not paying, look at that. So I just literally had them meet up at the points there. Love that look. It still looks like one ring. It still looks like one ring, but instead you get all of this fabulous, fabulous, fabulous look. And you know what? They're not even $14.99. Here we go. This is your moment. I can tell you this. You're going to love this forever and ever. And the good news is you're going to wear it every day. Pinky ring, thumb ring, whatever. This is one of those that works anywhere on the hand, anywhere you want to, and you can stack them, not stack them. This is why you stock up like you do the Wonder Rings, because you'll just play with them. Wear them different ways, different days. If you have 3 to play with, some days you just stack all 3 on the same finger. Other days you mix and match them, put them across the hand, one over on the right hand, one on the left hand. Here's what we're going to do. It's better than $14.99. We are really busy. We are really busy. It wouldn't be surprised me if we sell out before I even get to this final low price. And there's a better value coming your way if you do want to get 2. So that's what I would consider getting 2 or getting 4, getting sets while they're here. This is one night only. If you call in the morning and you talk to our customer service, fantastic. But you know what? They're not going to have this band to sell you. If you call me tomorrow night when you see me on the air 5 to 8, we're not going to have this band to sell you. If you call me on the weekend, we're going to have something different. It's a white diamond band. I don't have this band to sell you. It's here tonight for a reason, and that's because we got to put more limited items on our weeknights when we just have fewer viewers. So I'll tell you what, instead of 14, instead of 13. This is unbelievable. And again, they're almost a fifth of a carat each and every one of those marquise cuts, making sure this is really stunning. And all you need to do is dial, and yeah, guys, get two if you can, because it's not even $13.99. And what do I always tell you right now? Gold bands. We have a factory. We are the only people on TV. We make our own jewelry, and I'm not talking about overseas in some foreign country where jewelry is pumped out in the cheapest with no regard for quality. I am talking about here on site in the United States of America, in Los Angeles, California. The jewelry is made by us. We literally acquire the stones, we set the stones, we make the mountings. Everything is done here in-house. The designs are done here, start to finish, and then it's sold here, and it's shipped here, all from our headquarters. There's nowhere else. And you know what? I tell you this every day. Our manufacturing facility is telling me every day, they're harping, they're like, you got to get more money for this jewelry because a basic band costs $1,500 to make it. In 14 karat gold, one basic band is $1,500. What does it tell you that I'm less than that by $100 already and giving you big yellow diamonds? All matched up in perfection. It's not $13.99. Call me quickly. You have got to have at least one. But you know what? Err on the side of getting two if you think you might need them because they're not coming back again. And you can always send one back. You can't get another one when they're sold out. But if you find that two's too many or three's too many, send one back. I will beg you for them back. I will. I would love to have this on in December or November. But it's not even $13.99. Welcome into Wednesday, the new Wednesday, where you're going to see new and you're going to see big values. And you know what? It is not even $13.99. I hope we have one for everybody. I really do, because it is $1,299. But wait, for everybody, and I know who you are. Donna said two, Rebecca said two. Here's what I'm going to offer you. If you want to, we are at ridiculous rock bottom, but if you want to, I'm going to give you a little extra incentive. I'm going to give you an extra buy for everybody who wants to get 2 or 4 or 6 and stack and build and ring guards and everything else. I will give you 2 for $2,500. I will save you another $100 if you want to get 2. We're going to do 2 as a package deal set, give you 2 for $2,500. That way you could get 4 for under $5,000, and suddenly you've got your holiday wish list done. Yourself, your gift to treat yourself, whether it's going to be gifting ideas. Can you imagine giving natural yellow diamonds as a gift to someone you love? Oh my goodness, what a great way to go. How many did you get, Jason? How many? Okay, so we've got one over there. Thank you. You got 2 over there. Again, they're taking advantage of my better value. $2,500 for 2 makes them $1,250 a piece. Thank you. In gold, that should be $1,500 without a stitch of a diamond in it, let alone the yellow diamonds you have here. The yellow diamonds in bright, vibrant marquise cuts. We've been talking about this all night. I'm so excited it's finally here. It's not going to be long for the world. We know that. And then we've got great pieces coming up. I may do auctions for the rest of the show just to really keep you guys engaged here. But that's going to be $12.99. You get 2 for $2,500. So make sure you do that. And thank you so much. And everybody who got one, well done. It's a carat 10 in yellow diamonds. That's amazing. And the band itself, obviously, if you're going to have bigger diamonds and shared prong setting like that and have them zigzag throughout the hand, side to side, you're going to have to use more gold. So you see that here as well. So $2,500 for 2. That's the way to go. Thank you to everybody who did. Rebecca did, Don did. I know we had, thank you so much. Stephen got 2 as well. Thank you, Stephen. Well done. Marcia got 2. Very well done. Thank you. Who's that? Okay, so you got it. Wonderful. Well, we've got our Barbara over here getting 2. And who got your 2? Linda, thank you very much. All right, so $12.99. We're going to give it a final call. 2 for $25. Take full advantage. We've got last call now. It's not available after tonight. This is it. It's why you watch the live shows. Everybody always messages me. I get emails all day long, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I am communicating with you guys, and the question is always, is this item from that show available? And the answer 99% of the time is a big no. This is your last call. We have very few to go around right now. Last chance, $12.99. What can I say? That is amazing. And for those of you, if you have other yellow diamonds, stack it, play with it, build it. I mean, build your own different, unique look every single day. You can make it a totally different feel and a whole different kind of unique design that's unique to you. And isn't that what jewelry's about? Self-expression. It's about style. It's about really telling somebody about your personality without having to even open your mouth and say a word. That's really what jewelry is about, and we're so proud to have that. Now, if you want white diamonds in a band, that'll be this weekend. We got an oval band ring of 5 5-stone, 2-carat oval white diamond band. Oh my goodness, that's this weekend. So if you need white diamonds to go with, we got you covered. We got you covered on all fronts here, but this is the way to get that fabulous yellow diamond band. All right, so $12.99 for one, $2,500 for two. Make sure you take advantage of that. We got a big ruby coming up. The Paraiba is here. Let me know if you have any requests. We're in the last 30-some minutes of the show. It's like 38 minutes to go, so not a lot of time. We had a lot of spectacular jewelry, so if you have any questions on anything you saw earlier, like the blue sapphire, the Tanzanite enhancer, or amethyst, or our 302 yellow diamond, want to hear from you so we can get those a great home. Now, to my point about loose stones, Tanzanite. Everybody's got tan. Every time I turn on the TV, if I happen to be in the TV home shopping section of the guide on the TV, and yes, I still have a TV. I do. Do you? I still have a TV with a subscription that I pay $400 a month for to get a satellite. So, you know, the channels are all together more or less in the home shopping world. And I'm seeing a lot of loose stones. You know, the business went away from loose stones for the last decade or so. I haven't sold a loose stone on the air. Besides, we did a little mini series for 6 weeks here a couple years ago. But other than that, I haven't sold loose gems on TV since 2010. That's 15 years. And the whole industry had gotten away from it. Nobody was selling loose gems anymore. Now we're starting to see it again. Let me think. What do you think changed, guys? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think that's about? Anyone want to take a stab at it? Why are we seeing now, like literally today, today? I was checking in with some different friends and doing my little checkup on, okay, spent, you know, dedicated a good 20 minutes to home shopping. And every network I saw that was selling jewelry related was gemstones, loose gems. I'm going, wow. Seeing more and more of that. Why? Because nobody wants to deal with gold right now. And people are too afraid to show you any precious metal because sterling silver is crazy money and platinum's crazy. And so here's the deal. We're still here, giving you these incredible values. So if you're wondering, is there ever going to be a way to find jewelry its way to my house anymore? The answer is right here and really only here. Because what we have done for a decade here is bring you values that are incredible, that nobody else can touch. And now everyone's solution is just getting away from any metal or any diamonds or any workmanship. And guess what? That's great. That's a really smart, innovative way to do it. I can't say we won't do that. Because if you eliminate gold and you eliminate diamonds and you eliminate, my gosh, someone putting stuff together for you, because human beings' labor is not cheap, right? So if you eliminate all that, okay, it's an affordable way to do things. I'm still selling you finished jewelry so it's ready to wear because like I said, going out right now into the design world and making your own jewelry is going to be very pricey. If you did it last 20 years ago, you're going to be in for a shock. So just that said, I did see some Tanzanite deals on some 4A grade. Now keep in mind, 4A grade is not blue wing block D. Blue wing block D is the best. Let's take a look at our Tanzanite. Here it is. It's an emerald cut. It's a really good size, 6 carat 31, dynamic emerald cut. Keep calling on the yellow diamonds. We'll help you with those. Here is my fabulous emerald cut Tanzanite 1129299. Welcome into Wednesday. What's left of it? We got 35 minutes. Here we go. Still can't get used to the start time because I'm like, I feel like the show is just beginning and it's over. So here we go. 631, carat weight on 9299, 35 points in the 4 baguettes. This would look really good with those earrings we had earlier. We had 4 baguettes lined up in hoop earrings earlier as well. Wasn't that fun? So where they were all vertically set in the front of a hoop, that was awfully nice. Well, here's our 6 carat 31 white gold only. It's our 35 points in the 4 baguettes, so they're going to be almost 10 points apiece. And you do have this really luxury look of having blue wing block D. And I'm sorry, this is a stone that continues to attract dust out of the air, and there is a massive windstorm blowing on me. Did you say you were stuck in a typhoon, Joanne? Well, if you want to stand up here, you could experience it all over again with this massive blowing wind machine I have on me, where it's just like blowing this weird dust onto the stone. But I just want to make sure I got it cleaned up, and I did. Okay, so we're good to go there. Now I want to show you what we can do in the amazing white gold here that you have at $99.99, should be priced. This is going to be our 6 carat 31, where, you know, $500 a carat gets you a loose stone these days on a lower quality. Well, again, where does that leave you? Unless you are just a reseller, even resellers right now are very rarely buying loose stones, and I'll tell you why. Because they got the same issue. Most stores, boutiques, online people, they got to sell finished jewelry. Everybody's aware. People are not dumb. We live in a smart world. Everybody, and we have the internet at our act. So everyone, you can be smart on things that you're not well versed on in a couple of minutes. You know, you'll do a search now and AI tells you what you need to know and just literally tells you what you need to know. We live in a world like no other, but it also means we're smarter, we're more intelligent, we have more access to information than ever before, and that's a wonderful thing. And there are a lot of people who understand a loose stone's not going to get you very far unless you're going to just balance it on your hand like that all day long. It is really going to be a struggle to make your own jewelry. So let's do all that, but remember, do not compare finished jewelry to what you see on loose gemstones, because that seems to be what everyone's doing right now, and we're giving you the best pricing when it's in finished jewelry, ready to wear. Nothing you got to do, no time spent on your part, just all ready to go. This is our 631 Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It's a great stone. The elegance of the emerald cut, and these beautiful kind of, again, we know baguettes are rectangular in shape, so the way that they're pointing towards that stone is so nice, and yet you've got the band on either side like so. Not even going to be $99.99. We're going to put it on the auction block. We're going to see who's out there tonight. We're going to go better than even $5,000 to start. Your half off deal, the big diamonds, everything about it, and you're getting, what did we talk about? $1,500 just kind of built into a basic gold band price, plus those bigger diamonds as well. And I am willing to start this at an incredible opportunity that does not give you a $5,000 open. That's right where it should be, and there's a great value there. What if we go to 4? What if we go even less than that? Because I need to get a lot of people in on this auction, and we still have a couple yellow diamond bands here for you. We've got 32 minutes in the show left. We've got our $4,000 open, no open yet technically. We're going to go even lower than $3,500. Trying to make a deal happen for you if you yet do not have a blue wing or you're trying to add to the collection. This is how you do it. And it's not 35 and it's not 34, and I hope you're doing the math. I'll do it for you if you just feel like you don't want to get up and get off the couch and go get the calculator or the phone, or you're good to go. 34, 33, 32, 31, none of that. We're going to make it $3,000 to open. $3,000 and a $10 increment to keep that nice and easy, so that keeps it really affordable as well. So even if you're second, third, fourth bidders, that's okay. It's $10. But here it is, looking so fabulous with all those red flashes. And by the way, the open right now, oh, wow. I mean, just think about this. If I'm just factoring in the stone by itself, that is not $500 a carat. It's not $490 or $480. That is $475 a carat on a best in the world. Blue Wing Block D, Museum Reserve. Okay, now we're talking. $3,000. And I better bring out that Paraiba because we got to show that Paraiba to you. Gorgeous Paraiba, followed by a smaller Paraiba. I got a 1 carat 30. I've got a 37 pointer. We've got Paraibas tonight. But there is the Museum Reserve, $3,000 to open, and those big blocks. They're like big old blocks, like bricks of diamonds. Bigger individual stones, 35 points overall. Might not sound like a lot till you realize, well, they're nine points a piece or so. Each individual diamond. No open on the Tanzanite. I don't think I've ever had a show where I've had a Tanzanite stick around. And on today, September 24th, 2025, I don't think today should be that day when we've got a price per carat in finished jewelry for $475. We can all boast on per carat prices and how great it is at 800 carat, 900 carat, and those are, don't get me wrong, great prices. A wholesale trade show, just the biggest in the world, just wrapped up a couple of days ago. And regular block C, you know the light lavenders that you see in retail? You know the light lilacs that you see that look like light amethyst? That was literally all there was at the biggest trade show that just wrapped up in the last couple of days, and it was going for $3,800 a carat. For small stones, no red flashes, no bright deep colors, no neon whatsoever, not big sizes like this, nothing that's out of the Block D region because there's nothing left, and that was sitting there in the wholesale environment. For more than that, for 1 carat, $3,800 a carat, I'd rather see you get $3,000 for a 6 carat plus. Set in gold, set with diamonds. All right, it's Paraiba time. We have our carat 30 Paraiba. Here's the carat 30. Flashed it earlier. Big pear shapes on the side. Round brilliance, really bringing it all together. And a carat 30 also in 18 karat gold. Big time value here. It's our 24, now I kid you not, this is a $24,000 ring, but I know that's only going to intimidate, and a lot of you might leave me for the last 28 minutes, because that is a little bit out of our Wednesday price point that we like to see. So here's what I'll do. We got a big Paraiba. You know, there's a certain range of Paraibas, wholesale. Let's go back to that wholesale trade show in Hong Kong just wrapped up. No Paraibas. None. None. Zero. Nothing at all. Nothing. You know what? They got a little, in trade shows of the past, there was a little bit of contention over the fact that some people did put them on display in their wholesale booths to bring people in, and then only to find out they weren't actually for sale. So that really is kind of something now that they've been told to keep that under wraps. Don't show off what you're not selling. It's a trade show. It's there with the intention of trading and selling gems. So it's about, again, put up on display what you're willing to part with, what you're willing to actually sell, because that's why people pay good money to go there. So here's what we have for you. This is our 1 carat 30. It is not only for sale, but on sale. It's our carat 30 stone. 9328 is the number. It's 18 karat solid gold, so we went extra there. We did bring you this really fabulous, again, the bigger diamonds there. It's a total of a carat 27. So you got almost as much diamond weight as you do with the Paraiba gemstone weight. Here are those details again. It's 18 karat solid gold. It is a 1.30 carat Paraiba in the pear. It has a full 127 diamond weight overall, including the pear-shaped larger stones and the round brilliance. And the whole deal, you saw me show that bag, that's $23,999 right on the bag. It's right here. There's the ring, there's the price, there's the ring, there's the price. I'm not supposed to stray from that red price of 24 grand. But I will, because I believe and I know, and there are collectors who do nothing but wish and pray and hope that one day I will just obscenely price a Paraiba tourmaline to make them a collector without having to break the bank to do it. And here is that moment. Here is that day. Welcome into Wednesday. What's left of it? We have literally 26 minutes and 20 seconds left of showtime tonight. You got to call on pieces you've seen tonight during the live show. The reason the live show exists is to move things during the live show, and they are not available beyond that. So here's what we're going to do instead of $20,000 or $10,000 or $9,000 or $8,000. This is not supposed to happen, but I am giving this away for $79.99 when right there it says $24,000 on that bag. So all you got to do right now, capture the value at $79.99. It's a big deal. So that is one for the ages. We also have a couple looks at some different pieces from earlier. Don't forget about those gents rings. We brought you the emeralds as well, the opals that were here that were so outstanding, the diamond gent styles, the many opals, that Rubilite round, the sapphires, the yellow diamond bands, whatever it is that you're still thinking about, this is the time to go ahead and capitalize on all those values that we have brought you tonight, and make sure you're getting them for yourself and while you have them and while they're still here. So here we are with that last Paraiba. Now I've got a smaller one, and that's really exciting because this is going to be a lot of fun. We have a 37-point round. Now I know that there's a difference here in the size, and a lot of people might consider a 37-point small, but not in the Paraiba world, because you must consider the carat 30 we just had was huge. So here is 1129092, the round stone, the diamond set within it, the little, it's kind of like a mini dome. It's not oversized. It's really easy to wear, but it's also going to be 1129092. That's our 37-pointer with 49 points in the diamonds around it, and they do wrap around the side. So you can end up seeing them from the side profile of the ring like you see there. Easy to wear, feels a little bit almost even kind of casual, and I don't mean lacking in any way. I just mean band rings sometimes feel, when they sit closer to the hand, when they almost could be worn even as pinky rings or index finger rings, they don't have these big cocktail rings where they're set up in a big prong, right? That sometimes feels a little bit more dressy, or maybe something that's a little bit not as wearable when it's something that sits way up high. Love a band like this for its wearability. We've got white, yellow, or rose gold as an option here, and a zero to start. $500 increment auction, no reserve. Let's see where it goes. It's one of the rarest stones on the planet, and I'm willing to give it away. Zero to start, $500 increments. Let's see what's going on. We got 23 minutes, and we will give you the wow factor right there. With that stone, it's still in a lot of gold, as you can well see. Plenty of gold there. Diamonds scattered throughout, different sizes, burnished into the band. And 60 seconds to get it started. Jason, are you talking about the other Paraiba? Not on this one. Okay. No open. Yikes. Okay, we're looking for 500 bucks. We have a $1,000 open. Who's that? Hi, Karen. We've got $1,000 to Karen. One bidder, $1,000, and a beautiful bright round. And of course, there is a rarity to the round, glistening and gleaming, neon and glowing, bright blue and green. Some Paraibas, most Paraibas, they can lean towards one color or the other, and that color is usually green. This is the perfect combination of the blue and the green together, which makes it the ultimate signature color for the stone. It's the stone that most people think, it's like a sapphire. A lot of people think a sapphire is blue and only blue, and there's no other color out there. This is different in that most people think that Paraibas, if they're familiar with it, are those blue greens. It is what we call the signature color of this stone. We have $1,000 and nothing more. So interesting way to go. It was a nice strategy on Karen's part to try and keep everybody else out on a major, major ring. That's it, huh? One bidder? Okay. Well, I mean, I knew it wouldn't be probably wise to do auctions, but a one bidder auction on a zero to start, no reserve, that is surprising. That is definitely, that's a little wild. And I know it's a big ring, and I know it's an important ring, but you're not spending $5,000 today. And that's the beauty of it. It's a it's a $69.99 ring. I was going to do it for less. Doesn't matter. I think we all know there's more gold in that than $1,000. There's a Paraiba that's worth about 5 times that, and there's diamonds everywhere. Everywhere, side to side, all the way across the band. We have $1,000 only. Did we just get 15? Yes, I did. I heard $1,500. We've got Sally at $1,500 now. We are looking for $2,000. And I'm giving it last call because we have 21 minutes left to go in the show, and I hope we'll get requests in too. Anything you'd like to see that we can bring out from a vault, let me know. We can do that for you. $1,500, we're wrapping this thing up. This is, now remember, $69.99. I was going to give you a deal at $5,000. Kind of new, maybe on a Wednesday night. That might be a little rich for our blood. So we did this instead. 15 now, and now we have got last call. It's a Wednesday. What's left of it? Let's get it done. This is at 15. Thank you so much. Sally's our leader at 15. We'll see if Karen wants to go too, or anybody else who wants to come on in. This will be last 2 minutes, please. Last 2. Don't forget about the Rubilite. We're going to wrap up the Rubilite. I'll show it to you again. We got some requests on the Rubilite. We will show you our round Rubilite after this. Let's try this on. Pinky ring, sure. Here it is as a pinky ring. Kind of love that. It's large for a pinky ring, but it works because it doesn't go up, sit up too high. It's not that wider dome style. It sits way off the hand. Here it is in the more traditional sense on the ring finger. Certainly an option there. I can go probably middle finger for you. See if we can get it on over to the index finger as well. There it is for you on the middle finger. Just easy to wear. All the diamonds, again, from every single angle. You see the glittering of the diamonds all the way around, and then here it is on the index finger as well, and it's a size 6, so it's not going to fit fully up where it should, but you get the idea. At least a reference to the size. We have 1 minute left. Thank you so much. It looks like it's going to Sally at $1,500. We've got a minute to figure that out. We will recap the Rubilite and anything else you want to see on the show. Please let me know so we can help you. We would love to do that, and don't forget about the yellow diamond band. That is so beautiful and really, really high end. We're so excited to have that yellow diamond band tonight, premiering, of course, any of our gents rings we had. We'll do some recaps on some of our great sapphires that we had for you as well. And we did have the amethyst pieces still here. I can't remember the last time an amethyst stuck around in the show. And our sphene as well. We had a sphene that's going to be here also for you to recap. And then, of course, don't forget this weekend, some big big white diamond deals coming up this weekend. We've got a 2-carat white diamond band in the ovals. My tennis bracelet that I'm wearing is going to be over 10.5 carats in diamonds in a bracelet. Loving that as well. We've got some golden pearl earrings. Well, these are so fabulous. Let's show you the golden pearls, ring and earrings to match to each other. We've got this one going out 1,500 once, twice, 3 times. Thank you very much. That is sold. Congratulations. And here is our butterfly. Oh, these are just cool. Designer, yes. Butterfly drop earring with a pearl at the base. That's actually done with rhodium. So they do the yellow gold, but then those little tips of the wings there, which is purple and pink and blue, are actually, those are different techniques used with different metals to really show you the wow. And they are the prettiest earrings. They're going to be item number 1118927. Kind of figured those were an older item number. Haven't seen those on the ear in a while. Golden pearls. Think how pretty they would look too with the golden, the yellow diamond bands we had as well. But this would be our 18 karat, again, lots of 18 karat tonight on the show. Here's 18 karat gold, 9mm round South Sea golden pearls, and 5 points in diamonds. Lots of gold, lots of details. Stay as is in that yellow gold. And they're only going to be, well, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 markdowns. 17 markdowns. I don't think they've been on the air 17 times. But apparently, while they've been residing in a vault, taking up residence, paying property tax, all that in a vault, they have been getting markdowns every step along the way. 17 markdowns on an earring that, yes, is designer. Yes, is going to be the only pair of earrings like it in our inventory. We have nothing else like this with the different colors of the gold. Let's take a look at one from a distance here across the way. Here's what they look like against the hand. So I'm going to show one on as well as I always do, but they have a post and butterfly backing in the center of your butterflies where they meet up. There's the length you have at 1 inch top to bottom, and we'll show them to you on. I'm just going to hold one up because I don't have the backings here, but we're going to give you a great value on 1118927. And let me know if I need to go through that again. The 9mm, the 5 points in diamonds, and their 18 karat gold. So 2 9mm. We never total up or tally up the size of the pearls. We tell you about the individual pearl, and that's what they look like from a distance away, just to give you an idea. There is some dimension to the butterflies themselves, and then of course that golden pearl drop, and we can go give you a great price here. Worthy of 17 markdowns, yes. Butterflies that are going 2 different directions. Beautiful drop of the pearl. Let's go back to the close-up and give you all the details here that we can and bring you a better value. Where'd they even start? I can't even find the original price. It looks like $89.99. Let's blow them out. $1,499 for the pearls and the butterflies together. You know it is a really cool night when we can bring out something as unusual as that is. And then if anyone needs a golden pearl ring that would coordinate nicely back to these designer earrings, we can do that as well. And there is this Rubilite, just to show you what we had earlier, a $1,999 Rubilite tourmaline. And then we do have the butterfly earrings here at $14.99. Great value. That is our ultimate low. We're way below cost on those. And remember, it's just one more example of 18 karat gold that we have seen a lot of tonight. Here's the golden pearl ring, though, and this is where it gets even larger. We got the 9mm here. Here's a 10.5mm in the ring, and how cool is this? Now, it's going to be tougher to see the details here with the mother of pearl sections all around your pearl, but it is item number 1127829. And that is a really beautiful look. It's a golden pearl, very intense, 10.5mm golden pearl, 92 points. I guess we do have a carat weight on the mother pearl. That's unusual. It's calling it 92 points of pearl. And then you've got 46 points in the diamond weight as well. It's a very cool style. It looks almost nautical, which I think is a great nod to the fact that pearls do come from the ocean. In the case of the South Sea pearls, they're actually grown wildly, if you will, in the mollusk that is living in the depths of the ocean. So it's a pretty cool style because there's a lot of pearls that are not from the mollusk. They get a lot of, like, again, there's a lot of faux out there, treated, dyed. This is that natural color, and it's a 10.5mm pearl, 92 points. I do have a carat weight on the mother pearl. I know that MOP, that's weird to have a carat weight, but I do. 92 points on the mother of pearl, and then we've got the 46 points in the diamonds as well. And it's just not about the halo. You've got those little compass points there built in. amongst your mother of pearl here. And again, there it is. Wow, look at that great kind of Celtic cross undergallery you have. One big ring, one bold style. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Let's go. I did this the other day with a pearl. I know pearls are wickedly expensive, especially in the rarest of the golden variety you see here. It's got our $79.99 price tag. I'm going to try something different. Let's try it and see how it goes. Trying to give some jewelry away with 13.5 minutes to go on our Wednesday night. Trying so mightily here to give some jewelry away, and I think this is the better ticket. I'm going to let you make your price here. How about $1,500 to open with a $100 increment, because we are running a little short on time. And again, a lot of questions coming in. Gold, those beautiful yellow diamond rings are still going out, by the way. We're going to drop the $8,000 price, like really drop it to $1,500 to open, go in $100 increments from there if we get the open, and we'll see who wants to get started. 60 seconds to get it going. But a golden pearl with that big size, and again, so rare to get the bigger size in the golden pearls, because that's where you got to have a big mollusk to start. I mean, think about it. The mollusk is the home for the pearl. Only so many mollusks can hold a 10.5 millimeter pearl inside. So it's like, that's the real rarity here, is that we're not showing you little itty bitty seed pearls. These are all grown by Mother Nature. The little irritant ends up inside the mollusk. Its response to that irritant is to build its nacre, its natural nacre around. So the irritant would be somewhere in the nucleus of that pearl. And then the nacre builds and builds and builds, and obviously gives you that big size, which makes it so rare to get that 10.5 millimeter. And we're looking for $1,500 to get it going on a Wednesday night. What is left of it? We're about to wrap it up. We'll be back tomorrow night, back Friday night, 5 to 8 Pacific time, 8 to 11 Eastern. And then don't forget, our big Saturday and Sunday shows are going to be monumental this weekend. I've got a 10.5 carat diamond bracelet. Let me say that again. Well, technically it's a 10 carat 61 VS diamond tennis bracelet coming up this weekend. I also have the diamond band. We have not done this before. A really good 2 carat yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold. I've got all 3 colors. We've got a band ring, 2 carats in diamonds in an oval shape. Anyway, those are this weekend. And the pearl has no open, so we will move right along. I'm going to recap that Rubilite. Got to show you that Rubilite round. I think it's the best value we have left here tonight in the show is right here. The Rubilite is around. It's item number 1126698. Welcome into our last couple of minutes here. We've got 11 minutes left to go. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here tonight. If you have any questions on anything, let me know what they are. I'm going to go ahead and recap. We have 2 bands left on the yellow diamond, so we might as well get that sold out at the end of the show here. We will do that next, and unless you get them really quickly while we show the Rubilite. But the Rubilite's down to $19.99, our $257, and once again, we did that 18 karat gold upgrade for you. Yeah, it's an open, so are we revisiting that? Okay. Real quick, guys, we got the pearl opened up at $1,500. So and we got a couple people actually talking about the pearl. So we'll revisit it very quickly. The Rubilite's $19.99 if you'd like it. We've got our open on the pearl. So it's at $1,500. Who's got that one started? Okay. Actually, okay, so Linda's got it started, but we have Katie over here wants to think about, okay, so we have $1,600. All right, so we've got, I must have moved on from that a bit quickly because we have 2 bidders now. So we have 15 and we have 16. All right, so $1,600. And I know we showed it a little while. I want to give this a quick little wrap it up. We're going to give it 2 minutes to sell it, okay? 2 minutes. We're at 16. Thank you so much. And then we've got, okay, is it Miss K? Okay, Miss K. Not Katie, Miss K. Miss K is on the line over here, and we'll see if Linda wants to keep it going, or if anybody else wants to jump in, we'll give it 2 minutes here, and we may have 17. But again, what a beautiful pearl ring that is. And 10.5 millimeters. Yes, I'm going to try it on again. Look at the inside and how that's finished yet again, how beautifully done that is. I love, there are 2 things going on. The basket has details on the profile. The inside has that really decorative undergallery. I love, now, the mother of pearl is going to be a little bit shy here with these bright lights. Let me see if I can block a little bit of the light there. Mother of pearl is gorgeous because it's going to be the white mother of pearl in this case, but it's got that, still going to have that element of pink and lavender to it. Lots of different colors at play there. Here's what it looks like on the hand, which is going to, look at that. It's just beautiful. You get a little bit more even shine from that mother of pearl. You see the different colors there. And then of course the golden is going to be really a true, like a 14 karat yellow gold. It almost looks as if you had a brushed gold, but again, it's a natural, organic, rare as can be gem. And we have 17, don't we? We have 1,700 now. Thank you. So back and forth between two. We are going to show you our last look at our yellow diamond band. So it is coming for the last 9 minutes, and we've got 2 left only, which means one person getting 2 or 2 separate people getting 1 each. We'll find out how that shakes out. But our $1,700 bid with 1 final minute remaining now to get you in if you'd like to give it a shot here on Decadence. I mean, really just one of the more unique gemstones out there is right there in that golden pearl, all natural, lovely as can be. Looking forward to seeing who's going to get it right now. Looks like we have $1,700 once, twice, and 3 times, but 30 seconds to make it official here. But what I think we've lost all of our other bidders at the moment, so it looks like this one may be going out at 17. Also remind you about a couple amethyst pieces we had earlier, a fancy cut in a garnet as well, and our last call on the yellow diamond band. I'm going to sell that out real quick, and then we'll be done with that. 20 seconds to go, $1,700. Looks like it may be a done deal. Except we got to make sure if this last caller, now they may be calling for the yellow diamond band, what's left of those. We will check it out here. Anyone else on this one? Before we go, in or out? Sold. Congratulations. Here is last call. Had it earlier. Last chance to pick up 1 or 2 rings remaining. Item number is 1129317. And enjoy that golden pearl. Thank you so much. Here's our last chance on the diamond band. 6 stones, 110 minimum, means each one's about 18 points or more. And you get all yellows, marquise cuts. They're those bigger, meaning wider marquise cuts. They're not too narrow. They're not too thin. Otherwise, it would look like an entirely different ring because when you see it on the hand, it's got a boldness to it. Now, we have 2 rings left. We showed it earlier a couple hours ago, or rather an hour ago. It's almost sold out. Just want to give it one last look, especially if you just are one of those callers that still tunes in on the later side of the show and you're missing the big special of the night. Well, if you can get in really quickly, you're not going to miss out entirely, but we have our carat 10 diamond band here. Carat 10, those beautiful 6 stones. It does this amazing zigzag across the hand that almost, it's less zigzag and really more rounded. When you see it on, I'm going to try it on next for you, you can see how it beautifully looks like a scallop. It looks like a subtle wave. It's really not about those harsh lines like a true zigzag would have. Instead, when you see it on, obviously up close you really make out the individual marquise cuts, but see how it looks when it's on. And it really is that way where it just looks like that one continuous scalloped style band, instead of really being like 3 different V's of a marquise cut. So it's a really beautiful look here, and it's 110, and we're gonna go ahead and blow it out right now. Are you ready to make this the deal of a lifetime? Remember, it's that $12.99, but even better if you wanna get 2. We've got 2 going out for an extra savings, $2,500 if you wanna get the 2 to match up, to pair up, to stack, or to use as ring guards. So a really fantastic last call on that one, our yellow diamond scallop band. Yes? Love to. Let me flash that trillion Tanzanite pendant one more time. Let me go grab it here. We'll take another look at the yellow diamond close up. It was actually a pendant enhancer too, so a lot of different ways to wear it, which we don't see all that often. Don't have a lot of styles and pendants big enough to actually have an enhancer style bail, but this one does. So we'll see that coming up next. I will flash it again for you. That was item number 11236060. So a really fabulous buy on this one. Take a look at that. There's our trillion cut. It's in the yellow gold. This was also another one of those beautiful 14 karat yellow gold options, showing off that 225 trillion Tanzanite. And it also has a channel setting of diamonds. So you get your round brilliants that are all channel set into that one extra section there. That's actually the back. So you'll see what it looks like from a distance away. And then where you see behind the Tanzanite, that's where it's going to open up. So that's where your hinge is at the top. It opens up like so. So I'll give you that profile view you have so you can see. That's what I mean by it opens, it clicks closed. You can wear it on your favorite chain or beads or a strand of pearls as well, all because you've got that versatility of the enhancer style. So that's going to be our 1 1/4 inch. It looks fabulous, doesn't it? And it's a big, chunkier style. I mean, it really shows up from a distance away. You can see the size there. I'll try it on the neckline for you as well. So you can see really the color from a distance is what, this is such a good look at a Tanzanite because in a little lesser light, you really see how that first of all, the brilliance of the trillium, but also the depth of color you have. And that is going to be on its way out for only $17.77. And again, can go out tomorrow for you. One of a kind, no sizing needed, stays in the yellow gold. Sure enough, that'll be right out to you. Look at that. You can wear it higher or lower. You could put that on even the big Omegas you've got. Big rope chains, big Omega style chains, all of that, because you've got basically a slide, but again, the ability to open up that bail. So lots of ways to wear it. $17.77 on that one. And our last call, what I'm going to do is also recap the Rubilite for you one more time. We've got 3 minutes left to go in the show. And Wednesday night coming to a wild conclusion here. So in last call on those yellow diamond bands, 2 left to go around there still. If you'd like to go ahead and capture those, please do. And then here we are with our trillion. And that one is a one only in the yellow gold. Fabulous, isn't it? And then we'll recap that Rubilite round for you, which is 1126698. Such a big buy, such a value. Okay, trillion cut enhancer at the moment is here. Here we go, but this is the end of the show. This is when a lot of pieces go, and then again, after the show is off the air is also when a lot of pieces do go. So come on in early, and 257 here in the Rubilite round, and clean as can be. Can't say enough about the clarity of a tourmaline when you've got it looking like that. 2 carats, 57 in that 18 karat white gold, or you may change it. Yellow gold's fine, rose gold is fine. Make sure you capture your favorite gold color there. Happy to help you do that. Yeah. Pendant gone. Thank you so much. Tanzanite's gone. And now we have our last call. This will go to 257. Amazing, isn't it? And it's not going to be $19.99, or rather it is $19.99, but it's supposed to be $8,000. So we've got a great value there, and there's our 2-minute warning. So last chance on the show tonight. If there's anything we can help you with, please let me know. If you have any questions about anything you've seen, again, you got to call now. Make sure that you do. And here we are. Really, really stunning at $19.99. Last chance, last call here. And again, if you want the yellow diamond band, I'm going to get you another look at that too before we go. So if you want to get 1 or 2 of the yellow diamond bands while they're still here, we'll give you another look at that for our final minute. So $19.99 the Rubilite. I'll try it on again. Here it is. Sure you go. And then that's going to be our round Rubilite. This stacks really well with other things too. So if you are already an owner of Wonder Rings or other stack rings you like to use with it, there's a really good opportunity. See how that just, look at that. That tweezer sits up right against that band, not outside of the halo, but instead right on next to that band. So you've got a great look there. So one final minute, we'll show you the yellow diamond band. We'll get our last call going on that one as well. Here it is. So there's the Rubilite. Sounds like that may be going. Call us though. Check in on availability on anything you've seen tonight. We had some opals here. We had that Tanzanite. Here's our yellow diamond band. 1129317 is the marquise cuts together. 6 stones, 110 minimum. Yellow gold only, any size you need, as many of them as you want, up to 2 that are left, and it's $12.99 for one, $2,500 if you just like to save a little bit extra and get the last 2 we have. So that's going to do it for our show tonight. We're back tomorrow 5 to 8. That's Pacific time. That is, of course, from 7 to 10 on the Central Time Zone, and of course 8 to 11 Eastern Time. So we'll see you then for a big Thursday, and we've got a lot of brand new coming up. Oh yeah, lots of new this week. All week long, lots of brand new, lots of exciting things. Hope you can join us throughout the week, tomorrow night, Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday mornings as well. Thank you so much from all of us at TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. We wish you a great rest of your night. Thanks for being with us, and continue to call. We'll be here, and we'll see you tomorrow.